Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Call of Cthulhu. I feel like I can hear myself.
You went a bit Oprah on it there.
Your mic, like you literally, you can hear yourself because the other day when you had me listen to a video, I was like listening. I was like, oh, okay. Also might be. Let me adjust the volume on this too.
I just saw that Adam's like way off.
I just realised I'm right on the edge of the frame. I'll just roll over a little bit.
I think that was really funny though. He's like,
roll over.
Is that better?
Half your face. That's okay. We'll all do a half face.
That's fine.
I'll sit over here.
Do you not hear yourself anymore?
No, I think it's because I was yelling more. I don't know. But yeah, that was my Oprah Winfrey credit line open. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm trying out new impressions every single time and failing miserably. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, guys.
Are they all Oprah?
Always. You get horror, and you get horror, and you lose sanity forever. Okay, bye.
I want to see a Christopher Walken impersonation next time. That's what I request.
I'm gonna have to.
The stream.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
This is amazing. How? Did you guys plan that?
I was worried for like 1 second that you were actually like going to drop the most amazing Christopher Walken accent on us, and I was glad that your accent is as shit as everybody else's Christopher Walken accent. I thought you were going to just like hit us with the most sick shit, and it was going to be like they planned this in advance.
How did they do
no way
that?
anyone's going to. I didn't.
That's what I'm saying. If she'd have hit us with an amazing Christopher Walken accent, and been like, "Fuck you guys, you fucking planned this."
I got a fever. And the only solution is more cowbell.
You know Minnesota accents.
It may not be the best accent, but I definitely like it.
It's pretty damn good.
Just one question. With that pillow.
It's mine. This accent that I have. You gotta put emphasis on the wrong words.
You're just pausing for 2 seconds between every word. That's what you're doing.
Okay. Can you, on the backside of that pillow, stick your watch in it?
No.
Oh my god. This is.
Pulp Fiction,
I love this
everyone. I hope you
crew.
watch it.
I love this
I like
crew.
this.
This is great. I feel so blessed in a strange, cursed kind of way, but I feel blessed.
I stuck that
have
watch
so
right
many
up my
wonderful
I've
ass.
been waiting for that
cast
moment
members.
my entire life for somebody to bring up Christopher Walken so I could pull out my Christopher Walken pillow.
Didn't you just get that too?
Yes.
So it's like been what 24 hours since you've gotten that, and now
I waited.
Your entire life / the last 24 hours.
My entire life.
I feel
This was the moment, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I want to put on music, but I don't know what to put. We're just gonna do a respite.
I mean,
a respite.
Don't fear the Reaper sounds likely.
This uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass.
Oh my god, no, what did I...
Oh, yes.
What just happened?
Hmm?
I think I clicked the wrong button. Okay, I'm back.
Somebody's quoting Pulp Fiction.
I gotta pop out my character.
I'm back.
Yeah. Oh man, today's gonna be fun.
I only learned last time that you could even do that character pop-out shit.
Yep.
Only 9 months later.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
It's totally fine.
How do I do that bollocks
already?
again?
We have a Reveries baby already?
Oh, do we? I think we might. I don't remember. When was our first episode? Let's see.
I have no idea.
Let's
I
see
want to
what
say it was like
YouTube
August.
Fuck knows.
No, because I moved here in August. I
Well,
think it was October.
It might have
But
been.
we were playing a few months before.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. You guys are doing it before me.
So season
Joined us.
1.
And we're amazing.
Oh, well, it's easy enough. Whenever you guys got flooded to shittery 3 weeks before that.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
the hurricane.
Yeah.
August.
Smooth was with us for the first like 3 or so.
Yeah, it was August 2017. So what is that? Where it was?
That's right, because that's the reason that
It's Smooth had to
Smooth-
pull out or whatever.
Yeah,
had to
we
leave.
lost Ethan. We lost Ethan because he had to leave.
I'm sure he's dead
do
now,
hurricane
though.
stuff.
Yeah, he's dead in terms of the real world, yeah.
Oh yeah, well, because
Super
stuff
Well,
happened.
that dimension of the real world.
Oh, many worlds theory. Physics is what we
Please.
make of it.
Please do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's too many gifts of me doing that or something
Yeah,
like
I
that
know.
already.
I just wanted one more
It's
person in
okay.
the audience to feel special that they made that one.
But yes, Smoof is doing just fine. They have begun recovering, I would say, is more accurate from the hurricane stuff that has happened. A lot of people that got hit really hard are still not. Like, you guys have to consider how long it takes to deal with insurance companies in the United States. And
Does
so
Puerto Rico even have power yet?
I don't even know. August 6th.
Why would it be sorted out 9 months later? That's so quick. Why would you expect? Any sort of 9 months? That's nothing. It should be 2 years. Could you just get a government that cares about you, please?
Wait, okay, so August to September, October, November, December,
I will murder
January,
you.
February, March, April. 7
I
months.
will. Axe murder you, cat.
7 months? No.
means-
He did not die. He did not die. The Ethan character, they say, is likely dead due to the way that they failed
When
to
we left the
prevent the
world,
apocalypse.
Yeah, when
mean,
we left the
technically,
world, there was a huge
There's
bird
probably a form of him somewhere in
Mecha
the world that I'm from. If that helps.
Godzilla thing that was taking over the world. We
Like,
left that
presuming
there.
that we are working with some sort of many worlds interpretation theory. And
Yeah.
then
Well,
if we ever get back
that's
there,
what
you
we're
guys are going to meet
thinking
yourself.
because Milton is from
Suck
about
it.
the same time and he doesn't see any of that. So there's a chance that he's from a different dimension, like a different version of the world.
I could be from fuck knows where I'm from. I don't know. I'm barely in charge.
Maybe
I'm
your
barely in charge
version
my
of the
own character.
world, you know, like crazier shit's happened. We don't know.
In my version of the world, if nothing's happened, you're all alive in it. Just putting it out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be from your version of the world.
Alive. Well, you mean,
Well, in theory, alive. Like you could
Evelyn-
have fallen underneath a bus or anything, but
yeah.
like in theory, you're alive.
Yeah. Okay, so gosh, welcome to the channel. For the new people that are here, thank you for coming around and saying, "Hey, this is awesome, so we're going to stay here," because it is. No.
Hey.
I mean, it is totally awesome.
Thanks for coming on down
Yeah.
to Reveries.
But as a quick synopsis, we didn't have an episode last week due to PAX East. So now that we're back, we're gonna do a recap. But before we do a recap, I also want to mention the interaction opportunities with the stream, with the show. And if you guys do !Fate, there's a fate table that's listed there. It'll show you the 40K version, but I have translations to Call of Cthulhu versions. I unfortunately have been insanely busy the last few weeks prepping for the season 2 on Encounter Roleplay and some other shows. So I haven't had a chance to sit down and like rewrite the 40K to the Cthulhu stuff, but it's very simple. The translations are relatively quick. So if you guys want to help impact the game, whether it be hindering or assisting our players, you can do that at any time with bits or tips. And then every 3 subs that we get, we all roll for fate, with the exception of the Game Master, since the fate table is mostly affecting the players. So thank you guys in advance for being awesome and hanging around. And thank you guys for the resubs. All the love. Much appreciated. You'll also notice that I hadn't yet updated our emote for Evelyn to Josephine. Again, I apologize. My time has been incredibly strained the last few weeks. So I'm doing my best right now. And I will do everything I can to get that updated for the next time. But other than that, let's do a round table. And let's start with basically who are you, and who do you play, and where can we find you? And then we'll jump around. So let's start with our Milton. We'll start with Milton today. Who's just ignoring me? Maybe I'm muted for him. This is amazing.
Adam.
Hello.
He's just ignoring.
Metamancer would like to know who you are, what you
No, tell you
do,
what,
and who
fuck
you
you guys.
play.
You do your own fucking round table.
I mean,
Hello.
Well, Knights of the Round Table, we're fun.
That's where we're able.
We're able.
So that obviously tells you everything you need to know about Adam and who he is.
So my Call of Cthulhu, horror,
Yes.
Lovecraft, that sort of thing, magic, 10 o'clock GMT, twitch.tv, Call of Cthulhu. If you're not there, kill yourself.
Or
Oh.
don't do that. Though.
Whoa!
Don't do that.
Well,
He's angry at me. Just ignore that. Anyway, Sarge, who are you? Who are you playing today? And where can we find you?
I mean, who are you is really a deep philosophical question. Like, who
This is no
am
better
I?
than mine. This is worse in many ways.
God damn it. Remember about me saying I'm blessed? I take it back. I rescind and retract that statement completely. 100%.
So
that's the end of the show.
if we want to look deep inside myself, let's reflect on the achievements I've made in my life. Do they really reflect who I am? Hello, my name is McLoken.
Existentialism means nothing.
My name is McLoken. I'll be playing Sarge today. I'm super excited because either A, he's barely gonna get by the skin of his teeth, or B, he's gonna die from insanity. That's all I have right now. Hello.
Great.
Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you for that. Yes, that is a great point, Mango. We still have 2 Gem cast members who can redeem the show. So please, without further ado, Nora, who are you? Who are you playing? And where can we find you?
Hi, I'm LadyDevann. I play Nora. You can find me on Twitch and on Twitter and Instagram under LadyDevann.
Great.
Nora's a sassy 15-year-old girl.
Who's got cat scratch fever?
Sassy.
Cat scratch fever.
In the same way that all 15-year-olds, when you meet them as an adult, are sassy. And not
Sassy.
fuck irritating.
See, I feel like Simon is like somehow imbuing his anger in seeping it into the Dreamlands, and now Milton has become Simon. Is Simon
I'm not
hybridized?
angry as Milton.
I mean,
I'm
you
very
gotta.
calm.
Let's. You know what? I'll leave it for the recap. Hold on.
No,
And
yes, right, but I was very much pushed into that anger, right? I have these two fucking backbiting each other for like an hour.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. And Josephine, who are you? Who are you playing on the show? And where can we find you?
Hello, I'm LadyAvianna. I'm playing Josephine Durand, and I was playing Evelyn. Somebody keeps asking in chat. You'll find out in the recap what happened to Evelyn, which I'm still sad about. But you can find me pretty much anywhere under LadyAvianna, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, everywhere. That's where I'm at. I do a lot of cosplay. I play some games and a roleplay. That's pretty much what I do. So if you like any of that, you want to watch me, go ahead and go anywhere you want to.
Fantastic. Yeah. You guys should definitely give everybody a follow because they're amazing and fantastic and we love them. On that note, let me tell you about last episode.
Oh.
Last
I'd
episode.
like to know what happened last episode as well.
Yeah. Wouldn't we all like to know? I hope so. Last episode was a really interesting episode because we lost a very beloved character who you can still use if you're a sub. You can still. Today's like the last day, basically, to use the Evelyn emote. So instead of pressing F, press MTA. Eve. Because yeah, that's what you got. You got that. But let's go a little step by step here. So last episode we had basically the crew. Nora had finally woken from her kind of unconscious state after having sustained significant injuries in the previous battle against the matriarch. Wildcats and the associated individual, mini wildcats. Mini, they're still
You're
large.
comfortable with your use of the word mini here, are you?
I mean, it's fine. Semantics. And so anyway, when Nora awoke, she found that Evelyn was actually on the top deck where trying to figure out what was going on down below, but she was still hiding. She was in hiding of some sorts. And when questioned about it, Evelyn implied that the individuals, Sarge and Milton, had gone off the ship to go pursue looking for Anna, who had disappeared in some episodes before. And they tracked her back to the original village where they first encountered her. However, Evelyn did mention that she noticed some suspicious activity between the individuals from the village and a woman, as well as the fishermen that they had first encountered when they first got to that area many episodes before. And in that process, Evelyn recalled that she remembered the woman, and it was the woman that they had first seen right before they went through the gate that brought them to the Dreamlands. At this, Nora was incredibly upset, knowing that the beginning of everything that really started was with this mysterious woman back in Brighton, and she wanted answers. And in that moment, she began looking across the horizon back on the shore to find this person, but had no luck as of yet. In the meantime, Sarge and Milton had already been down in the deep parts of Earth that they had found a staircase bringing them further and further into the depths below the surface. And the closer that they got, or the deeper that they got, the stronger this strange and absolutely nauseating smell started emitting from the atmosphere, and they just could not continue moving forward. The smell was so potent that there would be no possible way for someone to survive down there for very long. And so they agreed that if Anna was in fact down there, that she was dead, and that most likely she wasn't, as per the drag marks that they saw. However, the drag marks were much too large to be of a child, and so they made their way back to return to the ship. In the process, they realized that they were being hunted yet again by the very same cats from the jungle, Cled, and they made their way as swiftly as they could towards the ship. On their way there, their route was blocked by a group of individuals that appeared to be very similar to the villagers from Arnith, and they were encircling an individual, almost like a chant. They were saying something, but it was impossible to understand, as Sarge kind of focused his attention to find out that the person in the middle was in fact Anna, and she was not moving. She appeared to be some kind of trance. And so Sarge went forward to try to retrieve her, and in the process, Milton also backed him up. In the meantime, Evelyn and Nora, who had been having conversations and also keeping a lookout for the woman and any other signs of danger, noticed that Sarge and Milton had finally made their way back, but then they also noticed the circle of individuals, and a fight had broken out between them all. All the while, they were still being pursued by wildcats who had finally caught up with the group and had split off into multiple directions to follow a group of the villagers who had ran for the fisherman's home, probably for some kind of sanctuary, as well as the individuals who remained around Anna and weren't sure in which to respond, since the dangers was prevalent from Sarge and Milton, as well as these new cats. This also led Sarge and Milton to conclude that the cats were not being controlled by the villagers. They were, in fact, predators of the area. And so they used this to their advantage in order to get Anna away and make their way back to the ship, where Evelyn and Nora had finally been confronted by a horrible terror. Evelyn being brought up into the air through what could only be explained as magic, as Nora looked upon this woman hovering above the ship with Evelyn in some kind of a trance, as moments go by that feel like hours, and Evelyn is entranced in a vision where she is walking towards the portal that she had once seen before in Brighton, and this woman had stood there. But when the woman turned around this time, as she did before, she appeared as Evelyn herself. And Evelyn finally took the embrace of this woman as a comfort to her. And when Nora continued looking upon this sight, not knowing that Evelyn was seeing these visions, she watched as the woman made physical contact hand to hand, and in that moment, in the blink of an eye, Evelyn and the woman had disappeared. And when the individual, Sergeant Milton, came back to the ship with Anna in hand, Nora tried to explain what she had seen, as Sergeant Milton had also seen from a distance something strange and similar. And when they all kind of came back together, they knew they only had a few moments to make a decision that they had to leave, and they couldn't spend time trying to figure out what happened to Evelyn. And they took the ship and they continued back towards the ocean, away from the village and the massacre from the jungle cats. As the individuals kind of tried to gain their bearings once more, Anna was still entranced in some kind of an immovable catatonic state of some sorts. And Sarge, not being able to figure out exactly how to address the problem, enlisted Nora's help, though they disagreed, unfortunately, about the methods in which help would be provided. And so Nora decided the best path would be to not only protect themselves, but also protect Anna by creating a barrier using special stones that she has. And it is completely impenetrable. It's no way to go in or out. And so Sarge had created a situation where he wanted to get rid of the barrier. However, he didn't understand the power of the barrier, and when he went to shoot his weapon to break it, it instead ricocheted into Milton, who was severely injured. And in the process of all of this, our companions here started to really get frustrated with one another. And trust has slowly broken to pieces, as it should when your sanity continues to dwindle. And towards the end of the day, as they're sailing, all of them hear a strange but very loud explosion that's coming from the shore. As they all look onward, they see the smoke coming out over the canopy of the trees and a woman standing on the shore. She's not paying attention to anything else but what she's doing, and as Nora and Sarge and Milton disembark the ship momentarily, Nora meets a woman named Josephine, who tells everybody that she is there looking for a specific item, and she needed to clear a path to get inside of one of the tomes underneath. And as she's doing this, Sarge and Milton decide that maybe it's best if Nora stays with Josephine as they leave them both when they go exploring into the cavern below. Milton and Sarge decide to head to Lonith, which is a location that was mentioned by previous villagers as a place to trade and to conduct other business. And so that is where the individuals had headed. Nora and Josephine, when they finally emerged, unfortunately for Josephine not having found the item that she was in fact pursuing, decided that it's time to head back to her hometown, which also happened to be Lonith. And so they pursued on foot, not knowing that Sergeant Milton too had returned to this place. And when the party arrives on varying occasions, everyone is greeted by the sounds of gunfire as they are walking through the town. And that is where our recap ends and where our continuation of the story begins. I hope that was thorough enough for everybody.
I like the fact that, just thinking about it, Adam almost had to make a new character after last session.
I know.
Yeah. I was about this far away from dying again. I was gonna have to, and I was thinking of one about halfway through. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to come up with something else on the spot to be for the third fucking time. Like, I'm this close again to death.
Ah, Call of Cthulhu.
I
How
have to stop
unforgiving
going
you
with
are.
To places.
So that is our recap, guys. So again, Evelyn is gone. She is not coming back. At least not how you remember her. Anyway, moving right along. Yes, Laneth, gunfire. Josephine, this is your hometown. It is incredibly uncommon to hear gunfire. Nora, I know you are with her. Sergeant Milton, you had been canvassing the area for information.
I have a question. So Sarge would have his shotgun on him. Would anyone have said anything about it?
They probably don't know really like what it is. Only traders would definitely know because they've received and traded weapons. However, people carrying weapons here is very uncommon. Again, as a description of Laneth, guys, Laneth is a very, very well-maintained and created city in the Dreamlands. It is the closest possible thing you can find to an Earth city. There is a full-blown police force here. There are people, doctors.
Earth circa sort of when? Like what time period Earth circa?
About the 30s. It's hard to pinpoint a date because technology doesn't progress the same way in the Dreamlands.
I mean, sort of like technologically, what are we thinking about here? Are we looking at like...
So technologically speaking, you're probably thinking very early 1900s.
Okay. So they've got swords.
Pretty much.
We win in a fight.
Okay. So
the thing is, though, you guys got to remember the Dreamlands is a strange place. Laneth overlaps with an existing Earth city, and so sometimes things seep in from the Earth realm to the Dreamlands, right? So, and that's how the Dreamlands works in general. So sometimes there's like these strange moments of rifts. And that is further explained later on down the road. But for all intents and purposes, the technology age is swords and shields and heavy barriers kind of deal. However, don't forget, the Dreamlands has a place of magic. Even though they don't call it magic and they don't necessarily use magic, they're more open to alternative methods of existence. And so they believe in the power of artifacts, and though they are dangerous, they know of them. And so you'll know that certain people know more information than others. As you'll note on the map, there is that Tower of Sorcery, though you guys haven't discovered it in character, minus Josephine, who would know it. The Tower of Sorcery is that. It is the one true place to understand magic in the realm, and people that go there are usually feared because normal individuals don't use magic in their day-to-day lives, but it still exists. And so, yeah.
Do they think that we're using magic if we fire our weapons?
It depends on the person. Somebody who has had more experience with the waking world individuals, like the captain, like the ship captain that gave you the planar key, the planeswalker key, essentially, he understands more modern technology, and sometimes people bring things back in from the waking world, or like the people who come from the waking world reveal information about technology that can then be adapted by individuals in the Dreamlands. But again, it's very fluid. So early 1900s as far as the primary forces and defense goes in technology. They have other things that can also benefit them, but if you're talking about a gun versus knife fight, obviously a gun generally wins. So yeah.
I brought a pen because it's mightier than the sword.
And you're done.
Cut up.
I'm fixing everybody misaligned again. It's like, it hates me. I'm just fixing alignments on the cameras. My OCD. Okay, so with that said, let's. Is there any other questions for where we are right now?
So yeah, I mean, I was just trying to figure out if Sarge would have a shotgun on him. Since no one stopped him or said anything about it, it's just.
Yeah, I mean, I would have probably brought my rifle as well.
Yeah.
Friendly port.
You will probably, I will say this, you will probably get some looks from like the more commoner type people. And the military side of things, like the local force, the patrol didn't say anything to you because he only cares about collecting the tax for using the ship, the port. But if you were to encounter the king's protective guard, they would definitely tell you to remove your weapons.
Would they recognize them as weapons even?
They would, as it's their duty to protect the king. So.
Okay. Well,
I'm
hopefully
sure that
we don't run into them because
that would be bad then.
Hey, what? That's the king. Look at him over there. What's he doing? Oh, he's having a burger
because when we went to the town, I can't remember what the name of the town is, the one that's in the middle of nowhere, and we pulled up our guns and they told us to put down our weapons. I would imagine that people know of what a gun is, but they don't have them readily available.
Correct.
It'd be kind of like having
motor car
a
in the
large gun
head.
in Europe or something. Like it just doesn't happen very often.
Yeah. Again,
Not
most
just a
people,
rifle, but like a large gun.
Yeah. So like people aren't gonna like stop you and like start questioning your weapon, except for the bodyguards essentially of the king, as well as like any people, maybe criminals would, if they're interested in like getting their hands on it and selling it, that kind of thing.
So I'm guessing up until this point right now, they haven't run into any of those people. Like they've been getting looks from some of the people on the streets, but they haven't actually ran into any of the people that would be like, "Hey, what do you have on you?"
Correct. And by no means would ever a firearm be discharged within the city limits as well. That's a huge no-no. Like it definitely is not commonplace. And it has at this point in time has not happened in your lifetime.
Until now.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum, etc.
Okay. So we all hear a gunshot then?
Yeah, so as far as the map is concerned, where's the clicky thing of where it is. So see that the last bridge? It's on the left side of the last bridge. So those buildings there right before you cross, that's where it happens. That's where you guys will be able to.
We're on that side, around that side.
You guys are still on that side, correct?
Right.
Everybody still is on that side.
Yeah, I thought I was on the other side last time, but I was wrong.
Oh yeah, because you guys came in from the north.
From the northwest, and I was looking, and I saw when you said the gate with the opening in the wall. I was looking at the northeast. So.
Helena. So where do we hear the gunshot? Can you mark on the map?
Yeah.
It says 2 buildings by the last bridge entrance on the left, yeah?
I'm trying to...
Is this their boat? I can't do the little poppy thing.
I'm attempting to click the
there?
thingy thing. No, that's the barge. They docked a little bit further up. I'm trying to get the right
Here?
No. You
How
guys
do you do
docked
that?
up there.
You hold down the mouse.
That's where you guys docked, is the purple X is where you
I
docked.
think this is where the gunshot is, right?
Yeah, where the green circle was, yes.
Okay. And where are we currently?
So this is where the gunshot was.
I'm just gonna put my guy on here.
Yeah, and you're just past the Tower of Sorcery.
How do you do the guy thing again?
I'll just drag the token. You're under the second icon in the right side. You click that and you'll say Milton. You just drag it over and put him on.
Oh, just grab that dude. No.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So we're both over here, I think.
Why am I drawing on the map now?
Oh, because you have the click the select the arrow on the left.
The arrow on the upper left hand.
Then you can move.
And now I'm moving my drawings. That's cool.
Hey, I'll delete your
There we
drawing.
go. Down here now.
Yeah, you guys are right about there. As far as Nora and Josephine, I would say you guys probably kind of cut inward more, went through the main center, unless.
No, we walked past the boats for sure because.
Oh, that's right.
She saw their boat.
So based on how your arrival, you guys are just about at the Cloud Barge, is where I would say, and I don't have a little token character for you yet. So. Okay, so that's where you guys are at.
Oh God, you're a pandemic piece.
Watch out.
Patient 0. Can I roll spot hidden?
What are you looking for?
Where'd that gunshot?
That would be a
Looking-
listen. That would be a listen check.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll roll listen. I don't care.
Okay.
I just want to see who's shooting.
On a roll, listen.
Okay. You guys, anybody can roll listen.
Yeah, I mean, I'll roll it, but I don't need to because McLoken will tell me. Yeah, he will.
Yeah, I got a hard listen check.
Hard.
Hard.
Okay, so with those, make sure you guys mark them as used on your sheet if you haven't already with the checkbox. And so, Sarge and Josephine, both of you hear exactly the direction that it's coming from. Sarge, you're a little bit more accurate with your detection here. You know how close it is to the water because that's something that you would do for some reason. And
He's
so
about 3 clicks above the water right now. That's what I can tell. So he must be on that bridge over there.
Yep. Just like that.
What?
Josephine, you hear that it's not too far from where you guys are, but about a 10-minute walk away from where the where you are currently. If you were just doing a leisure walk, or you could sprint there in a matter of minutes.
If there's been an issue in Laneth before, of this nature, what would I say I would gauge people's reaction in the streets for what's going to happen right now?
Chaos.
Yeah.
People
Okay, so
are
I'm gonna-
fleeing.
I'm gonna grab at Nora and try to pull her into like an alley.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
but not I'm not gonna do it in such a way that I'm freaking out. Just like
Yeah.
we need to be over here.
Yeah. Yeah, basically get out of the way of the crowd that's about to come, like, flying by us, essentially, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We'll
So,
need to get into the alley.
Why? What's going on?
It's going to be it's a little bit of unrest.
It's just a gunshot. This is a city. Doesn't that happen here all the time?
No,
You don't hear gunshots ever.
no, you're not allowed to discharge guns here.
Oh, well, I mean, shouldn't the police handle it?
Well, they will, but it's going to be people will be rushing to get away from the gunshots because they're not used to that sort of thing.
Oh, well, okay.
So it just get back in here.
Okay.
We'll walk along the side of the buildings.
Sergeant Milton, what are you guys doing?
I'm trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Gunshot. We're carrying guns.
Yeah,
That's bad, that's
yeah,
us.
no, okay. So, both of you guys go ahead and dodge for me.
Oh, what? Fuck Jesus. Dodge! Oh, I dodged.
Come on, not getting hit by knocked over.
Okay. Yeah, so Sarge,
Oh,
you
fuck's
see, like, as you're, like, trying to pinpoint and you're like, okay, it's in that general direction, like, out of the corner of your eye, as these people are, like, rounding one of the corners of the building, you can see individuals starting to run towards you, like, stampede style, and these individuals start, running by you. Sarge, you're able to dip out of the way, like, kind of sidestep and make your way to press your back up against one of the buildings. Milton, however, you didn't see it coming. You were actually kind of closer to where the dock edge is. And so go ahead and make a dexterity roll for me.
We'll just click dexterity, is it?
Yeah. Great. So as you get shoved, right, it's almost kind of like a little ping pong back and forth between, like, one person shoves up against you as they knock you into somebody else and you get hit again, and then you get, like, pushed further closer towards the edge of the dock, and just as the last person starts running by you, they almost clip the side of where your leg is still kind of, like, planted, and you tip forward just a little bit and manage to bring yourself back right before you would normally just have fallen into the water. And that is where we are right now. When all of this happens, just as you're kind of getting your footing again, another gunshot goes off. This one, it almost sounds like a double. Like, it was like a rapid fire, but you're like, wait. Okay, why is there 2 simultaneous ones now?
As soon as like the wall, like I hit the wall and Milton's out there, I'm like, Milton.
Yeah, I'm okay. So they're still fucking firing though.
Hold on, and then I'm gonna look over because I can see over there, can I?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is going on?
There appears to be 2 dead bodies, or unmoving bodies, maybe injured, and 3 other people that you can't tell right now from your current perspective if they're holding weapons or not.
Is it like 3 people in like a group?
Yes, maybe.
Can I roll spot hidden to see if I can see anything on
Sure.
them, like clothing or what they are?
Yeah, sure.
Success.
Okay.
2 degrees of success for the Emperor.
That's not how it works. Okay, so basically, what you see is the 3 individuals who are still standing. Majority of them look like they're in like commoner clothing, linen kind of shirts, cotton shirts kind of thing. No armor or anything like that. They don't appear to be the same types of dress as the patrol that you guys ran into earlier. So it's not the patrol. Though you did previously see the patrol running by you, if you recall, that once the gunshots had gone off.
Oh, they ran away.
But they ran by you. You don't know if they actually ran away or not. And so, but they are not here currently. The individuals that are on the ground, you can't tell due to the way that the others are standing. The 3 individuals, though, one of them definitely appears to have a gun in their hand.
Can I see what kind of gun?
Not with that level of success.
Are we talking
Can I tell it's a handgun or a rifle or a shotgun?
It looks like a handgun.
Okay. Do they look like they're military of any sort, or just commoner clothes?
They appear to be generally commoner clothing.
So, am I able to stealth up to a position where I can have cover and talk to them at the same time?
Oh yeah, there's like barrels in the street and like market carts and things like that on the edges. You know what I'm talking about, like those little small like wooden, like you roll them out kind of things.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth up to the closest I can get, so they like I can just like talk or like do like a low shout where they can hear me fine.
I'm not going to stealth, but I am going to duck and follow.
Okay. All right.
34, yeah.
Would you give me a dex? Well, give me a stealth roll just to see.
Me?
Yes.
That'd be a good laugh for everyone.
You don't know. Oh.
I hate this game. You know, I stay up until really late to play this shit.
I know. And you fumbled. Oh god.
Oh, can I please not fall in the dock?
I mean, no, you're not going to fall off the dock because you're right behind Sarge now, who's inland more. Okay. So we'll address that in a moment. Sarge, you've managed to kind of crouch up against one of the stall carts essentially. And you're a little bit closer now. You're not too close. Don't forget, this is still wood paneling. It's not going to stop bullets. But you can see the individuals there talking to one another. They are all male. Now that you, if you want to take a look, you can do a spot hidden roll.
I also want to do a listen to see what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay.
Bam. 65. And a listen. Where's listen? There. Ah, it disappeared. Okay, there it goes.
They're very distinctly speaking a foreign language that you cannot understand.
Have I heard the foreign language before?
Never.
Okay, never.
Yep.
Hey, y'all know English?
They don't acknowledge your yelling at all. Oh, they're still talking to one another, almost argumentatively. As you shout, Milton is like crouched down, going slowly, and he accidentally trips over his shoe. Like he steps on his other shoe.
I was forced to make, by the way.
Yeah, so
I was very specifically not stealthing through this.
Yeah, I'm not. This is not for stealth. This is a matter of whether or not you can actually hide.
Can you bend over and walk? That's what I was rolling for.
Well, yeah. So anyway, you're going to you like accidentally step on the edge of your shoe, right? So you're like when you go to step up again, you trip and you shove Sarge. Sarge, make a strength check.
Oh God. Oh yeah.
Okay, hard success. You're good. That's good. Yeah. So he shoves you, and you almost like fall out from behind cover, but then you're like engage core ab muscles, and then
I feel him run into me, but it's just like a brick wall, and I'm like, "You okay?"
I don't know what happened. I was only bending over, but inexplicably I somehow managed to fall over my shoe in the process. Possibly through some malign force that I cannot explain.
Okay, that's a lot of big words that it didn't.
It was weird.
Mayonnaise force. You guys speak English?
Oh, are you shouting at the people with the gun?
Yeah.
they don't
Is that
respond.
incredibly safe.
Wait. Do you know that language? And I'm like quieting down as they like
Do I?
argue.
Listen check.
Righty ho. Potential. Oh, this is really starting to piss me off now.
You might want to close Roll20 and start it up again. I'm not gonna lie.
I might just start self-harming.
Oh, please don't do that. We'll address that momentarily.
Hold on. I'm just going to roll some things that are in no way part of the game to check this.
I would just straight up right now just go
Okay.
ahead and restart
Straight
Roll20.
up.
Like just
Straight up
Yeah.
resetting this.
yeah, just close Roll20
Yeah.
and start. That's happened to me
That's
before. It's just I don't know if it actually works, but it makes me feel better. So
Yeah,
Our first episode of fucking Firebrand, like literally we're all like that whole episode I rolled above 90 and I was so fucking mad. I was like, son of a bitch.
yeah. So okay. Let's do this. We're gonna come back to Sergeant Milton momentarily. Josephine, Honora, as you're walking kind of close to the buildings, kind of almost like hugging the wall, you hear another gunshot go off. And people are screaming, obviously. There's like, ah, and panic, and all that stuff. So.
Another one. Interesting.
What the hell was that? Where are y'all police?
I'm gonna try to, do I know what direction it's coming from? From my
Yeah, you got,
success?
yeah.
As we're going, if there's like a little street cart or something, I'm gonna try to like kind of hoist myself up and kind of look above the crowd and see if I can see kind of where they're running from, so I know exactly where it happened.
Okay.
Or more of a exact location, because I know we were far away, which is why with a listen hard I didn't know exactly where it was.
Yeah, go ahead and do a +1 spot hidden this time. You're giving yourself a better vantage point. Great. Yeah, so you can see actually just barely, but you can see exactly where they are. It's right by the entrance, the inward entrance to the last bridge. And you can definitely see there's a group of people. You're not sure if it's 3 or 4 from your distance, but...
Has there been any civil unrest lately?
There have been rumors of people, like, infiltrating other cities, but not Lonith.
Okay. Infiltrating in like what sense? Like just outsiders going into villages in the area that they've never seen them before?
Yes.
Kind of stuff?
So you know the history of most of the cities are all trading cities, and they all trade specific types of goods based on where they're located. And some of them are very open to outsiders, and others not so much. What you know is that the caravans that generally travel between the major cities to bring goods that they purchased, then to trade, and then like continue down that path, some of those have either gone missing or different people show up. So usually the caravans are always the same people, and so you learn to trust them, and there's like a rapport with the groups of them. But lately, the other cities have noted, and people who usually travel between have noted that the caravans have been different, or the people have been different, or they just failed to show up altogether.
Okay.
It's like they are taught. The reason they say infiltration is that it's almost like more like sabotage, I guess would have been a better word. Like they're sabotaging the market or something.
Okay. Well,
What do you
come
think?
child,
Cap?
we're getting to it closer. It's down the road.
We're going to it?
Yes.
Why are we going to it? It's the police. It's not our problem.
It's not the police. The police do not have weapons, guns like that.
I mean, the police should be taking care of it. We're civilians.
But yes, but this is also the way to my home. So, it's what you would like to do. Do you want to stay here and be mouse in corner, or do you want to go and see what's going on in the city?
I mean, if your home is towards the gunfire, maybe we should wait until the police have apprehended whoever's shooting the gun before we go running towards the guns.
Well,
If somebody's
I'm not saying
shooting
we're going
at
to
us,
run into the guns. I'm just saying that we need to go in that direction anyway.
well, can we take a large loop away from it? This just doesn't seem
We
like
can
a
go
very...
down the back. We can go down the back bridge if that's important to you.
I would just rather not go towards where people are getting shot.
Well, we can go towards the back bridge.
Okay.
I, on the other hand, am very interested to see who is shooting guns in my city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just wait over
I
to
forgot
the-
about Nora's phobia.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, and then I looked at the chat, and I was like, "Oh, fucking right! Yeah, she is scared of guns." Right. I was like,
totally
"Why is
forgot
this?
about
Isn't this the
that.
girl who's twice shot a god?"
There's just a little thing. There's just this I don't really like guns, Josephine. Can I wait off?
No one here likes
guns.
guns.
Can I hide in a basket or something, and you can come back and get me when this is all over?
Well, I don't think we have very much time for you to be going right down to the last bridge. So I suppose you could just stay here.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna. Can I do a spot hidden for a large basket or box or something that I can climb
No,
into?
You can do a lot. You can do a luck roll.
A luck?
Luck, yeah, just to see what you find.
Oh, where's my luck at?
Please have it be a cart full of cabbages.
Yeah,
Oh, I see it now.
it's all about the cabbages.
Ooh.
Yeah, so next to a cart of cabbages, you find a very large empty barrel.
I'm gonna hide in this barrel. I'm just come
Alright,
back
would you
and
like any cookies or any milk or anything?
Do you have cookies?
Not on me now, but I can bring them for you.
Oh, that would be lovely. All right,
I'm gonna continue down the road,
Okay.
kind of weaving in and out of people.
Yeah.
hiding in the best.
Of course. Good. All right. Fantastic. So now that we have that cabbage situation settled, you guys can stop talking about cabbages. No, you probably won't. It's just like a thing now.
Cabbage lands. Cabbage lands.
So, Josephine, you are kind of more briskly walking at this point, I'm guessing.
But
And
I'm trying to be still walking around crowds so that no one can see. So I'm not in the.
yeah, the majority of the walkway area has now since been cleared because people, radius wise, went away from everything. Some people went across the bridge if they were on that side or whatever. And everybody's kind of dissipated away from there, just avoiding that whole section. And you can see a man crouching next to another man behind a cart. Not too far.
Recognize them?
Do
I need to do a spot hidden?
No, you're gonna do a intelligence roll. Yeah, you recognize them as the individuals who had dropped Nora off.
Do they have guns on them?
Yes, they do.
I don't know why they don't speak English. Do you speak English?
You
I
can
don't
hear
know
him.
how many times you're going to ask that question without them actually answering.
I don't know. Maybe they'll answer in English one of the time. I
I'm
don't
gonna
think they
just
even
walk
hear.
up behind them
Okay.
but I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna be kind of prepared to like if they were the ones shooting the gun.
Yeah.
With my whip.
I mean,
on my hip.
my gun is not out right now.
I mean, mine's slung as well.
Yeah.
I've got-
How long has
you
it been
can see
since the gunshot happened, though?
30 seconds.
Okay, so it's literally like they would not have had to. Like, I don't think they would have had time to like completely put their gun holstered over their shoulder again. Okay. It just seems like an unrealistic thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting to see you here.
Oh my god, pirate lady.
Hello again.
Is she crouched down? She's not standing up.
Probably duck or something. Because
Huh?
of the gunshots.
Yeah,
Well-
no, do you know what they're saying? I can't. They're saying some foreign language, and I never heard
I
it
don't
before.
see anyone with guns.
Yeah.
You
Over
don't
there, behind the cart. Can you see the people standing there?
Oh, you
with
mean
guns?
duck from the people that are pointing guns from behind the cart at me?
Yeah,
Potentially duck now and
Oh,
avoid being shot in the head.
oh. All right, I'll do that.
Okay, then that's great. Yeah.
Have you ever been shot before?
Yes.
Then with the ducking, maybe.
Well, I did not see them, so how are they going to shoot me?
They're right there. Look at them.
Yeah,
They're
I can
actually
see
on the
them
other
now that I
side.
am up here with you guys. Oh, what does this matter? What are you doing here?
We're trying to avoid being duck behind the fucking cart.
I've already done it.
They killed people. Everyone ran away, so we're just sitting here. We want to see what's going on, and then they're arguing. And are they still arguing?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, listen, I'm arguing. They're just, I don't know what the fuck they're arguing about,
Do I
or
know it?
how come no one's done anything yet? I
Do you
don't know.
understand this language at all?
Do an intelligence roll to see if you can identify it from the distance you're at. Yeah, it's Arabic.
That's what I thought.
So yeah,
I feel like we'd probably know that it was Arabic.
I mean, have you had contact with
Yes.
this type of Arabic? Ancient?
Almost
Arabic?
certainly I've been to like that I'd be able to recognize that it was Arabic, right?
I could safely say
Maybe
that
not.
Sarge would probably even confuse this for French or German, because he's never heard Arabic.
Yeah, because from the 1930s, how many people have actually been to the
Yeah.
Middle East?
Yeah.
Those of us who trade with,
Even in the 1950s.
Do you trade
or
with
the-
people in the Middle East?
I haven't thought about it. Maybe I never have.
I
Fuck
mean,
it.
like,
that
You
place.
did fumble your fucking listen
Oh,
rolls.
in fairness, my ears are probably full of like cabbage or whatever the hell's going on.
What
right
are they saying?
Is that language? What?
Yes, I mean, as a result of your listen fumble, it sounds like gibberish to you. So
I'm gonna be really embarrassed when somebody points out this is Arabic in a few minutes.
Mhm.
But I mean, they just, I don't know what they're talking about, and they're arguing amongst themselves, and they killed about 3 people. Yeah.
I'm listening.
Oh.
What do I hear?
You understand
roll
what-
the language. This will determine what you can make out from it. Okay, not very much. From what you can tell, they're talking about they're looking for somebody, and that's about it. And you're not sure if it's
How
looking
often-
for somebody or something. You're having a little bit of trouble
How
discerning
often
between
do I
them.
hear Arabic? Because I don't think I hear it very often. I took it just because it kind of has to do with what I do, but not necessarily
Yeah.
what people speak all the time.
In this area, it's not common.
Yeah.
Definitely in the trading cities where all the mining takes place, yes, but not here.
You understand what they're saying at all?
They're looking for someone.
Did they
Yeah,
did they
wait.
say who?
I can't understand them. They're speaking too fast for me to understand. I'm not used to hearing people speak Arabic here in the city.
Okay then.
Did you ditch Nora too?
She's hiding in a barrel. She is afraid of guns. I told her I'd bring her.
Wait, why is she afraid of guns? She shot guns all the time.
She's in
I
a
have
barrel?
no idea. She's a very interesting child that you dropped me off with. I don't.
Yeah. We were kind of hoping that would be the last of it, but it turns out. Oh God, she's in a barrel.
Yeah, she's hiding in barrels so that no one, because there's lots of unrest in the city, and she has to duck, otherwise someone will shoot her.
Okay.
I think.
Oh God. Which barrel is she in?
It's by a cabbage cart in the back.
A cabbage. Oh, okay
Yes.
then. All right, I'm gonna go and get bloody Nora.
Okay.
Why do you want to get girl? I mean, it sounds like you wanted to get rid of her.
Yeah, but if she's hiding in a barrel, she's obviously going through something here. We can't just leave her in the barrel, right?
I mean, we could.
I get it. We could and potentially should, but nonetheless, I don't think it's really the Christian way,
Wait, it's not that I threw her in the barrel. She decided to go in the barrel herself.
Oh no, I'm not. No blame attached to you. Honestly, she's quite a pain in the ass, but she is still one of the very few people we actually know around here.
It's true.
All right,
So-
look, I'm gonna go and get the girl. I might just be rolling a barrel when I come back. Could you prevent them from shooting me while I walk away?
I don't necessarily think. Do you think that just? I'm gonna listen again. Does it sound like they're even paying attention to anything around them, or are they just arguing amongst themselves?
Can I roll spot hidden to see if guards are coming? We'll listen. I'll do spot hidden.
Sorry, I was muted. Apparently, all I said was it's been a few minutes, and there are appear to be still discussing things, and you're not sure, but they might be also acknowledging the two individuals who they shot. Sorry.
I think that if you were to just duck and walk that way back towards the carts, then you should be fine.
Okay, I'm go. Oh God, I'll go and get her. Try not to to Sarge. Try not to shoot anyone until I get back, because I don't think I'm gonna take that with the usual.
You do not want to bring out any of your weapons anymore. There's going to be guards here very shortly, and they're not going to like your weapons.
Oh wait, are they gonna try to take them?
They might. You might have to conceal.
Oh,
them.
we should leave and then probably take our shotguns and rifles back to the ship, anyways.
I mean,
Yes.
that's definitely a good idea. I think.
There is some. Yes.
And then that's when I want to look for the guards. Are the guards coming?
Yes, they are.
Which way are they coming from on the map?
They're coming from across the other side of the bridge.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they're not like rushing in. They understand the danger of these weapons, even if they don't have them themselves, and so they're taking like precautions, using the edges of the bridge wall to obstruct the firing
Okay.
view.
Okay, look. How about this? I'll go and get Nora, and I'll meet you back at the boat.
Okay.
We can drop all the guns off so we don't get beaten with sticks.
Wait. Pirate Lady,
I'll
do you have a
see here.
pirate ship?
No, that doesn't really matter where I go.
I mean, you can come with us if you want, or not. It's really up to you. But-
I want to know what happens here.
All right, I'm gonna go and get Nora. Hey, tell you what, Sarge, give me your guns, okay?
Well, no, just take the shotgun. I'll hide
Yeah.
I'll hide
No,
the.
just give me the uneasy to hide guns,
Okay.
and I'll go and drop them off back at the ship, and I'll come back, and once I've got Nora, okay?
Okay. You do that. Thank
All right,
you.
so I'm gonna naff
I
off.
wouldn't have thought that myself. So, do you have a pirate ship?
No,
Do you have like a pirate
I'm not
cart?
a pirate. In fact, I'm not very good with the ocean. I mean, I can go, but I've never really been much out there. I may need to soon.
Okay. But you only have one eye. Only pirates have one
No,
eye,
I
right?
have two eyes. And I lift it up a little bit to kind of show, but there's very obviously some marks around that eye.
Can I roll first aid to see what that could possibly be?
You can roll medicine to see what it is.
Oh, medicine. The one I'm really good at.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't know. 11 out of that's not actually a bad roll. You can tell she sustained some kind of injury while she was out in the field. Maybe from an explosion, maybe from something else.
Wait, can you see out of your eye?
Yes.
Oh.
It's very recent. That's the reason I'm wearing the eye patch.
Oh.
That's what you would call this?
Okay.
Yes. It's just to cover everything around the eye. It's not the eye. I still have the eye.
Okay. Well, that's good, I guess.
And I'm just still, like, kind of trying to listen to the conversation that's going on.
All right, cool. So Milton's gone off for Nora. Let's swing over to that scene.
So
you find the cabbage cart.
Okay, cabbage cart. Little girl. What are you doing?
No one's in here. You have the wrong barrel.
Okay,
It's
no.
not the barrel you're looking for.
Right, now, why are you in the barrel in the first place?
Because the ladies are running towards the gunshots.
Right.
Why would we run towards the gunshots?
Now,
This is a city. They have police.
Leaving aside the fact that I've seen you personally fire guns repeatedly. We're going back to the ship to drop off the guns, okay? And then we're going to go back.
With you?
What? Yeah, but they're not.
Get rid of them. They're gonna see you with the guns and people dead, and they're gonna arrest you for them.
I agree completely with your hypothesis, which is why we're going back to the ship to drop them off.
Okay, I'll just be right here.
Are you seriously staying in the barrel until I get back from the ship?
This barrel is the safest place right now. Take the lid and put it back on top.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. So I'm going to run back to the ship.
Okay.
Drop off the guns, get my handgun, come back, and then, with my handgun not openly in my person, get fucking Nora out of the fucking barrel.
Okay. All right. So, go ahead and what is your next step? You've gotten Nora. You've gotten back to Nora.
I'm back to Nora. Okay, look, the guns are gone.
Okay.
No guns anywhere. And also, I would like to draw your attention to the lack of gunshots in the last little while.
Yeah, it's been a good 10 minutes. Well, we're gonna go back over to you guys in the other scene for a minute while that was happening, but just give me a moment.
So, what's the plan?
Well, you're gonna get out of the barrel, which I agree is quite an impressive shield against guns. Because what with it being made out of planks and all, it'll be doubtlessly going to protect you very well in the case of more gunfire.
Nobody else knows that I'm in here. Of course it's a great hiding place. If there's a shooter, they're gonna go inside of a building where people are. They're not gonna look inside of a cabbage barrel. It's a brilliant hiding place.
And I can't help but be impressed by it. But we do actually have to go now.
Why?
Because here's the thing, right? You know when you put up the barrier around the little girl that's still on my ship?
Yeah.
And you remember how that whole thing, you know, the whole massive stomach wound for me and all that?
Yeah.
We're still actually engaged in the whole prospect of trying to sort the little girl out. And as much as useful as this barrel has been up to now, as a defensive structure for you, it's probably lived out its usefulness. And we can maybe go and catch up with the others.
No.
Look.
Did they take care of the shooters?
Let's just say that they have.
You're lying to me right now. I can see that. That is a lie.
Look,
that is a sin.
You know that what?
You just sinned. You're a Christian man, and you are all about God. You just lied to me. No, you can come back when everything's sorted out, and the men with the guns are gone, and the dead people are put in their little corner places. I'm hiding in my barrel.
Little girl. Listen.
I can't hear you. I'm in a barrel.
The guards are on their way, okay?
Okay, well then let them handle it and then come to me when it's handled. I'm not leaving.
Okay, just stay in the barrel. Oh, God. Stay in the barrel. I'll go and see what's happening. And tell you what, I'll come back once the guards have... and we'll get you out then, okay?
Okay, because I'm not running into a crime scene while it's not dealt with.
I got it. I understand your trepidation. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm actually going to turn the barrel on its side
Oh
and
no.
roll it.
Okay.
down
No
the
way.
street.
As soon as he starts rolling, I'm gonna push the lid off and I'm gonna scramble out and just start running towards an alley in the opposite direction.
Okay, dexterity on your part. Okay. Out she goes.
All right, I'm going to call it a step up from the damn barrel anyway.
Are you
I'll
gonna
follow her into
okay.
the alleyway.
Okay. All right, we're
I'm
gonna.
not going towards a crime scene.
Yeah, no, I understand that. We're not
You
going
are
to go.
daft.
Listen, you're crazy. Listen, we're not going towards the crime scene, okay? We're just going to go over and see what's happening. If you want.
Why do we have to
Big-
see what's
big-
happening?
Listen, there's no
We don't
more
have to
guns.
see- This is not our business. We don't even live here.
Yeah, I understand everything that you're saying, okay? But the important thing right now is not to stand out in the middle of the street looking like a pair of Charlies, right? When the guards come
I
around the corner.
wasn't in the middle of the street. I was hiding in a barrel where nobody knew I was. You ruined it. I'm going to
Yes.
find another barrel.
Okay, look. How about this? We just go and take a look, and then, listen. And then, if there's anybody with guns, I promise we'll go back and find you a nice barrel to hide in. How about
I
that?
wasn't a good barrel.
Just
put
would
the
you...
barrel back up and I'll just stay in there. You can come back when you're done.
Okay, listen. All right? I'm
Just
gonna
pick
go and
it
have a
back
look.
up.
Okay, look, I'll put the barrel back where it was. Look, okay, you get back in the barrel.
Don't roll it.
I promise I won't.
It's a sin if you lie.
Once again, I have to tell you, your understanding of the 7 deadly sins is absolutely wrong on that one. But don't worry. I'll be back in a. Do you need anything?
Just say, I'm staying here.
Yeah. Do you need anything in your barrel?
No, I'm good. Just give me the lid.
Okay, I'll put the lid on top. There you go. Okay.
Okay. Come back when you're done.
Okie dokie. And I'm gonna fucking walk off and find the other two then.
All right. So in the meantime, while that was all happening, which was about approximately 10 minutes worth of time of Milton going to the barrel, then to the ship, and then back to the barrel. Josephine, Sarge, Josephine, go ahead and do another language check for me. Okay. No big deal. No big deal. Again, this is varying degrees of what you can understand. Yeah. So these guys are talking about something about the market, and they're talking about the bodies, and that no, he didn't have it with him. That's kind of like what you get out of that. You can't really hear any specific references to names or anything like that. Nobody seems to be using names because you would be able to identify the difference between general vocabulary and names of people. But that's about what you get from that conversation so far. And at this point, if you guys both want to do spot hidden rolls as well, you can do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna try to look.
Bam.
Okay, great.
I don't know if I recognize any of these people.
Sarge, what are you looking for right now?
I mean, like, I'm paying attention to the guards and
Yep. Okay.
what's going on there.
I just want to make sure you hadn't changed your focus. So yeah, the guards are at this point. They have fortified something on the other side of the bridge. It's very reminiscent of the medieval times where like they have like a very large log, but on the front of the log is like this big plate of like metal.
Yeah.
The log isn't the same size as like a log that you would use to like knock down large doors or anything. It's a smaller log that can be carried more easily, and it's got like that wide, almost curved looking metal shield. It looks kind of like.
Is there guards from this side of the bridge
No.
approaching?
No,
Okay.
they're only on the other side.
Which I find peculiar, but all right. And I'm like, yeah, what the fuck is that? What the hell is that?
No. I don't know.
Oh, Josephine, you would have seen it. You haven't actually seen anybody use anything like this before, but you have heard of people talking about using metal against strange ammunitions.
Oh, I've heard of such things, but I've never seen them before.
Are they just gonna push them into the town? What are they doing?
I'm not sure.
You guys can make an intelligence roll to see how much you piece together.
Bam.
Okay. So, I can't believe you've only failed by one. That's no big deal, though. So, Josephine, based on your knowledge of what the metal that people have talked about using against ammunition, you think that they're using it as a way to shield themselves from additional damage or the gunfire. And it appears they're using it on the edge of the log, and you also obviously deduce this as well, Sarge, based on her mention of it, that they're using the log to like push it forward, like a controlled push forward, as they're standing behind it. So it's almost not battering ram, but kind of battering ram, shield ram. It's strange. It's a very strange way to go about doing this. You're like, why aren't they just carrying individual shields or what? Like that kind of thing. It's very strange that they're doing it this way.
Why are they so weird in doing that? Don't they know if they just have like a riot shield or like a giant shield, right?
Well, yeah.
They could like walk up forward.
You said it's a log?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look around. Is there logs around? Other logs around?
What do you mean?
I'm looking to see if maybe they use this as like an improvised thing, like they pulled a log off of like a local cart.
No, it's not improvised.
Like... Okay.
No, it's definitely okay. So like, I guess with a 12, I would say, Sarge, you're probably thinking this is intended to be not only a shield but also a barricade, so they can't get past the like. And it's easier to to shove an individual than it is a single unmoving object.
Yeah. My question, like, I would want to like with my intelligence roll. I would want. Actually, I'm gonna roll military science. Because I have an 11 in it, and I just want to roll it. Just to see what their end goal is, because like to me, even it seems like they're gonna push him off the bridge. But then what happens when they push them, you know? Or are they like, how fast are they moving with this thing?
Not
like,
fast.
Slowly?
They're slow.
Yeah, so they're slowly gonna push these people into the town, and then nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, I can't. I'm just like,
you're not sure what their strategy is.
What the fuck is their strategy with this? I mean, like, what, they're just gonna slowly push someone, and then even if the barricade comes too far out. What then happens? Then the guys with guns can get around the barricade easily and shoot the people pushing it. And then what? Then they have a fucking one wall of a fort that they can start, using as cover. Are people here stupid?
Well, there's not so many people here with guns.
Yeah, but you know what a gun is, and you live here.
Yes, but I don't stay here. I go places.
Yeah, but
some people that live here don't leave here.
Are they okay? Do weird alien creatures attack them too?
Weird alien creatures?
Like weird. You ever seen a creature that so you ever had someone go in the forest? If you go a little, I don't even remember what direction it was, like north? Was it north of here?
I think you guys went south to here, yeah.
So north of here, there was like a small little town, Arnith, right? And there was a weird forest over there with like glowing fungus and all that kind of stuff. Our friend, that's where we came from and all that kind of stuff. So as we were coming out of there. Yeah, well, actually, no. Well, we came through a portal that was from there because some weird lady that with like gray skin and yellow eyes put us through a portal with a bunch of like cultists, and she summoned a weird like hook bird. It was huge. It was like 3 stories tall. And it looked like a turtle too. It was weird. I can't explain it. But
Is she
then
a daughter? That girl.
Huh?
Is she
What
your
girl?
daughter, that girl?
Which girl?
Nora.
Nora? No, you don't fucking no, dude. I'm only like 23.
I don't know. You can still have children.
I
How
mean,
old is
like,
she?
she's 15. Is she 15?
15?
Yeah, she's 15. Like, okay.
You ramble
if I-
very much like each other. Are you siblings, maybe?
No,
Oh. I'm sorry,
no.
keep telling me your
I met
story.
her in a cave, and she stole a book from our librarian lady who got sucked up by the gray lady. And we don't know where she went, so we have to find her. But yeah, so beside the point, in Arnith, there's a tunnel that was down below. Wait, actually, so we had another friend. It wasn't Milton. We had another friend named Simon. And Simon, we were sleeping one night, and actually I got scared because I saw 3 moons, and it still makes me feel funny when I think about it, because there shouldn't be 3 moons. There only should be 1 moon. But whatever the case, everyone went looking for me, and we came back. And the next morning, our friend Simon, a weird thing burst out of his chest. It had like pincher claws, and it had like weird, hard exos. What?
Oh, she told me this story too.
Oh, I shot it with a shotgun and killed it because I'm a hero. And then I fought the cats, but cats freak me out. But I've been able to kind of like tough through those ones. Because whatever, and I fought those big cats. I actually saved Nora. She would have died from her wounds, but I cleaned them up. But then she does bratty shit after I save her life, and then she just wants to shit on everything that makes me happy. So and then she locks kids in magic bubbles when we're trying to save them and figure out what's wrong with them. But yeah. So what was I talking about?
Oh, you were going to tell me about alien creatures.
Oh yeah, it burst out of his chest, and yeah, his arm was falling off. But I was gonna save him. I totally was gonna save him. I don't care what anyone else said. I would totally have that in the bag. He was gonna live and be fine. We were gonna find a town because we found a map.
It burst from his chest?
It burst from his chest. Yeah.
I mean, maybe you could have saved him.
Because I tried, but
I believe the little girl mentioned that you were very far from a town, so it may have been a little harder.
I mean, no, it wasn't that far. Like we made it there in half a day or something like that. I don't remember. It's hard.
Blame yourself for such things. Lots of craziness can happen out here in the wilderness around. That's why I hurt my eye. It was a plant that's bit something at me. I did not have any idea what it was. Yes.
Spitting plants?
Yes, some kind of acid of some kind.
Do you know
I've never
snakes
seen
can
it
spit
before.
too?
Oh, I did know that, yes.
Okay, well, that's something I found out. So, yeah.
But you're worried about the people around the other side of the cart.
No, the people that is the barricade like? What's the barricade doing now? Since we've had this long conversation,
They stopped about 3/4
Muted.
across the bridge.
Muted.
They've stopped about 3/4 across the bridge, and they've planted it down.
Are
the bodies still just laying there, or did they pull the bodies with them?
So the barricade is being conducted by the guards. The individuals who have the weapons are the ones who shot the other people that are there at their feet right now, either bleeding out or already dead. So the 2 injured individuals are at the feet of the people with weapons.
Where am I now, by the way?
Oh, okay.
I didn't know people were bleeding out. I thought they were already dead.
You don't know. It's too hard to see because of where the individuals are comparative to the bodies.
I was like, so you know what their language are talking?
Yes.
Can you talk to them?
Yes, but not very well. But I'm not going to get involved in the cities. There's guards here. I can't just walk out there and start speaking to them.
I mean, they're a great pile of useless over there because they stopped 3/4 of the way over and they're just sitting there.
Have I caught back up to these numbnuts yet?
No, not yet. It has not actually been 10 minutes of their time yet. So let's.
No, that's cool. I was just pushing myself.
Yeah,
on the map.
yeah.
Else.
Yeah. So here's where things are going. At this point, you both also can see now at a distance just south of where you guys are on the map, not actual, not proper directional south, but south of where you guys are in the map, up from the other bridge that's farther down. Another set of barricades has already been set up. Similar fashion.
Surrounding them.
It appears that they are trying to surround the individuals, yes. Now that you see this, Sarge, it might make a little bit more sense. They're using the metal plating to surround and protect a general section of this. If you guys want to make another roll, please make a... Let's see what I want you guys to do here. Yeah, we can do another spot hidden. Or a listen, one or the other.
Spot hidden. What's that, both of our spot hiddens?
Okay, so with that, Sarge, you notice it first. Behind you guys on the water, there is a troop of individuals coming up from the edge of the docks. One of the stairs that leads down to the water. They've, at this point, ferried over another barricade, and they're coming in your direction.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. They're trapping them in. And they're probably going to make a kill box, and we don't want to be caught in that.
Wait, where? I'm sorry, madam. Can you tell me where are we exactly? I thought we were at the mouth of the bridge, and they were pushing into the bridge.
No, you guys are exactly where Sarge is. You're right up on the top area. The individuals, the enemies are at the bridge where that green little box is.
Yeah. So okay. So they have a barricade right here. They just got a barricade over here, and then they ferried people over from here, and they're gonna put a barricade up over here.
Oh,
and I imagine...
I didn't know that this. I didn't know about this spot. When she said that, I was thinking that it was like here, and they were gonna make a kill box like between this area and this area.
Yeah, so basically what they're going to do is probly do
this
something
is just
like
me
this.
not figuring out the orientation of how it is.
Oh, yeah, no, you're fine, you're fine.
So, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, they're probably going to, like, I think we should back up. And
I'm going to look at the building behind us. What does the building behind us look like?
It looks like a series of houses. Like, townhomes kind of style.
Okay. Okay. Well, then we can move back.
Okay.
And just duck like we were trying to avoid.
I mean, I'm very good at ducking. I mean, like, I'm gonna stealth away. I'm gonna see how well I stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll it. Ha!
Great. So the individuals that are in that green box don't notice you, but as you're walking by, the patrol does because they're trying to progress forward. They say, "Citizen, you have to move. Get back here."
That's what I'm trying to do, man. They're shooting guns and stuff like that, and they speak in weird languages.
It's very dangerous over here. You have to go.
I know. That's why I'm hiding.
You're like arguing with the patrol. You should just.
I'm like running past. I was like, "That's why I'm hiding, man." I'm like and sneaking past him.
Yep. And so as you guys are moving past. Now that you've got a group closer to you, you notice they have some kind of pole arm looking thing. Multiple people do that are behind this barricade.
Oh, there's definitely a kill box.
This is very a Roman kill box.
It's very...
They don't have guns, so they have to find alternative methods to protect themselves.
Once we're behind them and they're moving forward, I'm going to figure out a way if there's a way that I can prop myself up to see what's going on.
Okay. You can climb up one of the buildings probably pretty easily. Or, I mean, I don't know. You can...
If I'm like in like a very obvious eyesight of the people with guns, I'm probably not going to do this. But if I prop myself up and I see that they're not like really looking around in my vicinity, then I'll keep.
They seem excessively distracted. They are not even paying attention to the fact that the guards have at this point made two barricades. That it's almost as if like they can't even like they're not even caring or paying attention to. You're not really sure. It's incredibly strange that they haven't fled the scene, B, that they're not paying attention to anybody talking like when Sarge was yelling at them, and C, that they're not like after now almost 10 minutes still not moved and still have not acknowledged other outside things happening.
Have I seen anything like this before?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Did she like climb up a building? Josephine, does she like climb up a building or something?
Yeah, I'm like climbing up enough that I can look over the crowd.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like if there's some like bricks or something, I'm kind of climbing up so I can like look like kind of a la Aladdin over the crowd and like through the like the street.
Over the barrier, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I see over the barrier because I'm just that tall?
No, because the barrier is actually relatively high. You could probably see the tops of their heads, but like I don't know if you want to like actually see the whole action.
I'm getting a better vantage points. Do you want to come up?
Yeah, I'll come up. I just climb up there and like watch.
Yeah, at this point, Milton, you have now approached. You can see that the two of them have started climbing up on the side of a building. Now, they're not like super high up or anything, but they're high up enough that they can get some kind of a vantage point.
What you doing?
Oh, we're gonna watch these guys stab the shit out of them.
You what?
I'm wondering why they're not so scared of the what's going on right now.
They might be drunk.
We have another problem as well.
What's that?
So you know Nora in the barrel?
Yeah.
She's not coming out at all until like this whole thing is tied up. So she's back there in the barrel.
I'm going to bring her cookies later. She can stay there. I don't think anyone's going to be shooting her. The people with the guns are over here.
Honestly, that seems fine. Because at this point, I don't care if she stays there or not. But we should probably go back and get her once everything is like done. But right now,
she was raised by Secret Christmas because something happened to her parents or whatever. So
she was raised by Christmas?
Secret Christmas. All right, it's a secret organization that fights like
Christmas organization.
Cultists.
Have I heard Christmas?
You probably have heard the word in the passing of like some of the waking world dreamers, but you don't spend enough time, I don't think, in one place with like individuals like that to really. It's up to you though. Like if you feel like you may have spoken with somebody who has had those experiences.
So they're a group that like fight evil people. They
all climb up the same building that they're climbing up or whatever.
Yeah, and they taught her how to make the little barrier that she put up around the little girl.
Oh, what, the thing on the ship still?
Yeah, with the rocks. They taught her how to do that.
I'm not a fan of it.
Well, yeah, no, they're weird. They don't really get anything done. They're just a bunch of fucking sissy nannies. But
Meta, I'm mostly paying attention to what's going on and kind of side listening to the story.
So she does that explain the barrel thing?
No. So here's the weird thing about what's going on with the barrel thing. She really shouldn't be scared of guns at all, because like we literally watched her.
We saw her with the gun on the ship. She seemed fine.
Yeah.
Until relatively recently.
Yeah. So I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her, man. She's like, I don't know. She's scared of guns now, apparently. I mean,
that's going to be a small impediment, I would say, considering that we carry guns. Because here was the thing, right? I had the gun slung, right? And I had your shotgun under my arm, right? I go over to that was enough to set her off. Like she was pulling the lid on. She was all crying and sweating. It was pretty weird. Have you seen anything like that in your time? Because honestly, I have not.
Well, I mean, I've seen soldiers. They kind of get start getting scared of war and like everything and like sometimes
But this was just like the gun itself, not like I wasn't pointing it at her or something.
I mean, it might be a trigger for her or something. I don't know psychology too good, but
Psychology.
Psychology.
Love it.
Sometimes like when we were sleeping at night, like someone you hear like a loud pop or someone would drop something, and then someone would freak out and like literally they would like think they were somewhere else, like fighting, the Koreans and shit, and like we're like, hey man, no, snap that, we have to fucking punch him and knock him the fuck back out until he like woke up and he's like, I don't know what happened. We're like, all right, well we got to go out for another fucking it's our watch right now.
I mean, maybe something like that's happened to her because she is right around the twist right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I turned the barrel on the side to try and get her out of the damn thing, right? She runs in an alleyway. She gets back in the barrel. Honestly, it's becoming a very real concern.
I mean, when we get back, we can just keep the barrel closed and that we can just carry her in the barrel.
Yeah, that's probably the way we're gonna have to do this in the end.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's going on over there?
Yeah, what are they doing?
Got a kill box?
Oh, it's kill box. So kill box is basically when you want to get your enemies in a certain area where all your troops are surrounded them, and then they shoot in, right? And it's basically a kill box because no matter where they go, they can't hide anywhere, right? This is the same scenario. So it looks like they're all just gonna stab them with spears or whatever. They're gonna trap them and they're gonna shoot their guns all about, and that's all. But here's the other shitty thing: if they shoot their gun, we learned this the hard way. Guns, bounce back if at the right angle. So if they start shooting at the walls, huh?
I'm interested as to why they do not care.
They might be drunk. That's my philosophy.
They don't
They don't look like they're not swaying or anything. They didn't sound drunk either.
It's almost like they don't even care what's going on around them. Do they maybe have a bubble shield like your girl?
Well, I suppose we're gonna find out quite soon when they start trying to stab him. If the spears stop in midair, or possibly rebound and hit me in the stomach, then we'll know it's the same sort of barrier.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll spot hidden to see if they have those rocks around them.
Oh.
The same rocks that Nora uses as her spell.
Okay, you're gonna have to get an extreme success to spot something that small.
I got a heart.
Not likely. You're like, probably not. They don't seem smart enough to do something like that.
No, they're too fucking dumb. I don't see the rocks that Nora used.
Is rocks the only way that you can make that spell? Is it?
Yes. So the Christmas stones, they set them out. And she like does some weird stuff. Like, okay, remember when she was like, where I was watching through the peephole?
That sounds really.
Yeah, she was playing hide and seek with her dad. Like, it fucking goes in your head, like the weird magic and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know. That's why she's scared of guns now.
It might be. She might have gone crazy.
Okay, well, we need to be aware of that then.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, pirate lady, is there?
I'm not sure she's are you a pirate?
I'm not a pirate.
I don't know your name, so we'll call you.
You can just call me Joe.
Joe? Why do you have a man's name?
It's Josephine.
I'm gonna go out
my full
and
name, but people call me Joe.
Okay, Joe. Okay. What? It's really weird because my name's actually Joe, so it's like talking to myself. Joe. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Look at me. Look at me, Joe. We're gonna get through this. All right. Is there magic people that exist in this place, like secret Christmas people?
Leave aside the name.
Well, I don't know very much about Secret Christmas, but there's definitely people that do things here that would probably be.
Oh, who is there? Somebody around here? Because honestly, the main reason we're in this lovely city is to try and find. Because you know the little girl. Oh, you don't. So there's a little girl on the boat with the barrier around it, right? Did you hear about that?
I have heard about it from 2 different people. Yes.
Yeah, it's that sort of story. Anyway, we're trying to find a way to help the little girl, maybe wake her up, because she's in this she's in a state right now. Like I don't really know much about it.
Oh, so you need a doctor.
Well, you see, the thing is, yes, a doctor would be ideal, but the problem is we've got another problem. You know the girl in the barrel?
I am.
Right. The thing is, she put the barrier, so even if we find a doctor, We need to get through the damn barrier first, and we still got to get the girl out of the barrel to get the doctor to get through the barrier. You see, so it's all a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Oh.
This has not been the best week we've actually had.
So she was gonna just leave her in the barrier and wait for her to die, and we were like, no, we just wanted to find out what's wrong with her.
Wait, she wanted the girl to die?
Yeah, because she thinks she's cursed.
Honestly, there may be more wrong with the girl in the barrel than we know at this time. But basically, not only do we need a doctor.
So your
we also
children
need
all
some-
need doctors.
You what?
So all your children need doctors.
Well, we need a doctor, but it's not my child. Good
Wait,
God, no.
The children in your care.
Oh yeah, the little girl on the boat needs a doctor. Honestly, the one in the barrel, I don't know what's going on with her.
That other little girl, her village tried to sacrifice her to a weird gray lady again. She showed up again. But yeah.
Why do you keep calling her gray lady? She looks like a
has-
beautiful woman.
Does she have gray skin? I thought she had
No.
the picture.
I told
looks
you
like
it's not perfect. Jesus Christ.
I keep looking at this picture. That's in my head. That's what she looks like.
Think like
Maybe he
form of
saw
a
her
person.
skin in a green hue or a gray hue when he saw her last.
Maybe.
Think perfect form of a person.
Okay, but with yellow eyes. And she has
No.
amazing cleavage.
No, she looks like an overly beautiful woman, like unnaturally beautiful.
Oh, she looks unnaturally beautiful.
Right. Thank
Oh, I know the woman that you're referring to now. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that sucked up Evelyn to the air.
Did we even see that?
Yeah.
You guys barely did, but yes, you did.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, I know the one you
Nora
mean.
really saw it, but you guys saw it at a distance. Something
she
happened.
was- It's the same
I will
lady.
help you find all the people that you need. Just let's find out what's happening here first.
Okay.
As you guys are all discussing all this stuff, everybody can make another spot hidden roll for me. If anybody gets an extreme success, you see something very important.
So it's on you.
wait.
Who got the extreme?
I did.
Okay.
I'm sure I will fumble, but I'll roll it anyway. Just for the laugh it gives everyone else.
What'd you get?
Oh,
I
at
mean-
least I succeeded.
That's actually
Did it?
pretty good. A 12 is really good. I'm gonna actually say, Milton, you see this too, just not. It's not as clear to you, but you notice it. So what you guys notice, and you'll probably want to tell Josephine this, just putting that out there. You see, it's almost like you're in the desert, and you see that weird ripple in the air, like the heat ripple.
Like a heat haze.
Yeah, but it happens where these individuals are. And
What was that?
and
Did you see that?
Keep going, Meta.
Yep. And as this happens, this like heat, it almost phases out the individuals. And then when they come back, there's a brief moment of sound that comes from them again with like that Arabic language again. And then it shimmers again. And at that moment, this quote kill box of the guards have now surrounded these individuals, and somebody has thrown something into the middle of this, and it looks like a black mist. And the mist, like the moment it touches the mirage stops suddenly, and the individuals are frozen inside of it.
Well, I think they got him.
And one of the guards, you presume the leader here, okay, let's go get him. And some of the individuals come around, and like they have these strange, like they're not like gauntlets exactly. They're kind of almost like more like bracers around their arms as they reach inside of the this black mist and put shackles around the arms of the individuals that are inside of it and remove
So
the
all
weapons.
I see is the mist, right?
Yes.
Like,
You didn't
I
see
don't
the
see
shimmer of the
mirage.
mirage. Yeah.
Wait. I'm confused. Why is it hot? No. So, like, it was that weird mirage thing you see in the desert? Like,
Yeah, like when the heat.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw it too. I know what you mean.
No, you don't see it?
Huh?
I maybe got to uncover both eyes when it happened, but so what you know what mirages are? Do you have them here?
I know what a mirage is, yes.
Yeah, so that happened before they threw in the black smoke.
Yeah, what was that, by the way? Do you know about the smoke thing? What was that all about?
Do I know what the smoke
You have
is?
seen similar type things used to subdue like criminals that are like
It's
theft
like
or whatever.
tear gas or something, right?
Yeah, sorta.
I've seen them use this before on people.
It looks
In
to
the
be
city.
quite effective, actually.
Is it a nerve agent? What is it?
Something of that kind. It's used to apprehend. I'm not exactly sure, and I've never really asked. We don't really talk about that sort of thing here. But
Okay.
Did you guys?
Well, I mean-
You guys mentioned the mirage.
Yeah.
Josephine, when they say this, it takes you a moment because it's very strange the way that it happened, but you realize that it was a rift between worlds, where the individuals with the weapons existed on a different plane.
me personally was wondering why they weren't leaving and they weren't paying attention, and I was thinking that they were from another.
Yeah.
Maybe they were from. That was my
Yes.
interpretation of it on a personal level. Would
Yeah.
that be okay to be something that Josephine may have been thinking?
Yeah, so Josephine
Because of what I've been
actually,
researching?
well, because it actually happens most commonly in Lonith because of how close proximity it does have to Earth cities. And so what happened was a brief moment where the waking world of Earth crossed.
Interacted with
Yes.
here.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yeah, so it basically, but what unfortunately what happened to them is they thought that they were back on their plane of existence, but their physical being was stuck in the dreamlands.
Query. Have I ever actually, like, traveled between dimensions awake? I forget.
Not actual dimensions. You are familiar
Like,
walking
where I think I'll
between.
switch between the
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
And do I get a similar shivering of the, like, hazy thing? Or is it different?
No, yours is different.
Okay, cool.
Yours is definitely very different because of the key.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
All right. Well, what do you want to do now? They got him. That was kind of disappointing. I thought, well, we know now they throw black smoke and it makes us frozen.
I mean, the options seem to be go and get the girl in the barrel, and then you said you can get us the doctor and possibly the wizard.
Well, I can get you in contact with people that may help you.
Yeah.
So should we go back and get Nora? I know, but seriously.
I mean, yeah, we could take her to the wizard people and she can go live with them because she knows Secret Christmas.
I
They
mean,
might know.
yeah. Either way, we should probably go and get her now. Now that the whole thing has been resolved over there.
Yeah. I'm trying to see how much money I have. I don't know. I gotta write emeralds down. I gave Milton 12.
Mhm.
Where I had them written down, but they're not here anymore.
Oh no.
Oh, I do. What was it?
It was
Okay, I
we
think
gave two to the dock people.
I gave one to the dock person.
Was it? Oh yeah, you're right. It was one. Yep.
I think I had like 54. I gave him 12 minus.
Yeah, I've got 12. Yeah.
So 42. I got 42 emeralds. I was hold on before as we're walking away. This from happening. Like, is there anything else happening? Like, are they?
Nope. They got them shackled, and now they're bringing them across the bridge to what looks like some kind of a holding carriage that they brought over. They had set up while they were doing all this other stuff.
Okay. Maybe we can find them later, and you can speak Arabic at them.
Maybe.
But so okay, do you like these things? I pull out one of the emeralds. How much are these worth? Apparently they're money.
Yes, they're worth an emerald.
Okay,
What?
well,
This is like
Yeah.
a.
The currency is stones, so what depends on like the value of the object. Might be
okay.
one
Well,
stone.
how much is a beer here?
Would you say it's about an emerald?
Yeah, it's about a stone. Yeah.
It's about a stone.
About a stone.
It's about stone. Yes.
How do you get more stones? Can we sell your tea for stones?
I mean, I don't know. Do they drink tea here?
Yes. Drink tea here.
Potentially, then.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a way to make money.
I mean, if that's the case, we got a way to make quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean,
we
you
should.
have to find the right people to sell them to.
Do you know a tea vendor off the top of your head? Because I can ask around, but that'll probably take a while. Or just point me in the right
Somebody
direction.
that has like spices probably would be the best bet. As like there's no individual tea vendor specifically. Like they.
No, I was thinking
Yeah.
like spice merchant.
Yeah.
I could, put you in contact with someone.
Okay, the magic then. Let's go and get the girl out the barrel
And then let's go find the wizard.
and find the
Of
wizard.
Oz. I mean the Dreamlands. Wait, what?
And I imagine
And
we're walking
On the
away
way,
talking.
honestly, because I got like 40 crates of that crap on the boat. So if we need money, we're probably good.
But after when the night starts coming down, we've done everything. We should all go get drunk.
I am 100% behind that plan.
At that mention, Josephine, you know one of the best places to go is called the Yellow Manticore.
Oh, that's where I was gonna take him to
Okay.
wherever my bar was.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. That would be it. Yep.
Okay, then let's go and get her because she's been in there for about
So
30 minutes
the
now.
point of action is to get her. Well, I do need to get a cookie.
You what?
Cookies?
We can get her a
What,
cookie
like a
later.
biscuit?
Well, I think that would help her get out of the barrel, so that she.
I mean, honestly, I
I
think
will
if we don't get out the
literally
barrel
pick
this
up the
time, we'll just
barrel.
tip the damn thing up.
I don't. I will
You
walk
begging?
around with her in the barrel. I don't care. Like
You can just carry the barrel. He's quite strong.
Well, I mean, if you do not want to, make amends in some sort of way, so it's easier to deal with her, then you can carry a barrel. But I
Okay,
don't
where are
think
you
it's
gonna
going
get
to
these
be-
cookies from?
There's vendors along the street.
Okay.
I mean, I guess
okay,
there's
let's-
not any here right at this moment because everyone's afraid, but I'm sure there's one up along this way.
Okay, as long as we can find the vendor, then let's get the cookies on the way and see if we can do that.
okay.
I think there's one up around the corner here.
Okay then, that's just honestly anything that gets her out of the barrel. I'm behind.
Is there a cookie vendor around the corner?
Let's do a
I'm
luck
guessing
roll.
I take it to some sort of bakery.
I mean,
I
yeah,
know
let's
it.
do a luck roll to see if you find what you're looking for, if you get a substitute instead.
Luck. Luck be a lady.
Wow!
tonight.
You,
Why is it on
The
that
cookie
one?
factory.
yeah,
Why is it on
you,
that roll?
dude, this cookie vendor is so brave. They're like, I'm not closing my business down for this bullshit, at all. Nope. So this cookie vendor is kind of like there and looking around, like kind of almost impatiently, like seriously, come on, guys, like it's fine. Waiting around. Do you?
Oh, is
you-
that that lone guy standing in the middle of the street? Is that who you mean?
Oh no, this is an old lady. She's very
The-
brave.
The old lady, yeah.
No, she's nerves of steel.
Excuse me, miss.
Hello, cookies for sale. Cookies.
Yeah. How much is one? How much can I get for 1 stone?
Oh, you can take many cookies. They're very good. I have spice cookies. I have cinnamon cookies.
Okay, let's just get one. Let's just get one of each, okay? So we can just.
Would
try
you like
and
a
tempt the
special
little
assorted
girl
box of cookies? I have those.
Yeah, I'll have one.
Stop making me laugh, Avi.
out. Can you give us a box or something?
Yeah, give
Yes,
us
of
a
course.
box of cookies. I will. I need a cookie.
Would
I
you like
need
2
some.
boxes? I can give you 2 boxes. One
For
half
1
off.
stone?
No, okay. Two stone, 2 cookie boxes, plus a small piece of cake.
Okay.
Or just
2
give us the
stone.
1 box, okay?
No. I want the cake. Okay, the 2 stone, but instead of a big piece of cake.
Oh, you drive hard bargain? Okay, I can do this.
Okay. All right, there's 2 stone. Thank
Okay,
you.
perfect.
Thank you very much.
Come back for more business. I make fresh every day.
Yeah, I gotta mark that down. I have money. I remember I made the character that had no money, and now I have the money. And I don't have to.
I'm
you
really
sell us
sorry,
the
Meta.
2
It's
stones?
just your voice
You
and like
Hey,
the situation that there's just one lone old lady selling cookies and everybody else is running away.
She's very
It just
enthusiastic.
killed me. It
Well-
just killed me.
Well, that was a surprising situation, but at least now we have the cookie.
Yeah. Well, we got to. You want a cookie?
Look, I don't want any of the cookies, okay?
I have cookies.
They're very good cookies, actually. Okay.
Soft or crunchy cookies?
There's both.
Okay.
There's more of like that kind of ginger snap cookie where it's got that nice spice to it and it snaps, and then there's like the soft sugar cookies.
Okay, okay. If we've all finished enjoying the cookies, can we go and get the girl out of the damn barrel?
Wait, I see the cabbage cart, but I mean, like, which barrel is it?
It's that one over there with the lid on.
With
Hold
the
on.
cabbages.
Why
Hold
the
on.
cabbage cart?
Nora.
What?
Yeah, no, it's all over now. Nora, you're gonna come out of the barrel now. Look, your friend, the lady brought you cookies.
I brought you cookies. There's no more guns. They took them anyway.
Slowly. What kind of cookies?
Here, no, have a cookie. And
There's lots. Which kind would you like? I think we have many.
And the cookie that Sarge has done, he has bitten it into the shape of a gun. He's like, oh, here's cookie.
It's very badly shaped, so I don't realize it looks like a gun. Oh, cookie, you got germs on this one.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
that's a fair point. Just can you give her the box? or
Here-
Do
something?
you like
Here's
chocolate? There's a one with chocolate.
Yeah, there's a chocolate one.
All right, look. If you get out of the barrel, we got a whole box of cookies for you here.
Oh yeah, see,
There
it's
are
just
no
out of
more
reach.
guns.
It's
I'm
just
take
out
one
of
of the
reach.
cookies out of the box.
Yep.
I'm bringing it in here. and close
God
it
damn
up.
it, this is not gonna work. Look. If you get out of the box, we got loads of cookies. Come on. There are no more
No more
guns out.
guns. Lots of cookies.
No guns.
No
No
guns.
guns.
at all.
Lots of
guns.
You're not gonna hit me anymore.
What?
You're not gonna
No,
hit
we're
me
not.
anymore.
We're not gonna hit. Did we hit her at some point? No, I forgot.
Yes, you did.
When did I hit her?
Sarge hit me,
Oh yeah, that.
When did I
and
hit
you
her?
were being mean.
Okay, look.
Oh,
Nobody's
look.
gonna hit you. Can you get out of the damn?
We
can
gave
get out
you
of
a
the barrel,
cookie.
please?
That should be amends, and then for locking little girls in bubbles.
Could you just please? No one's gonna hit you anymore. Could you get out of the
Just
barrel?
gonna sit back, leaning
Do you-
against
do
the
you
cabbage
want- do
cart
you
and
want-
watch this entire situation.
Do you
What
want
are you
to?
pointing your finger at me for?
The pinky promise.
What are you talking? What?
This is a pinky promise.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? Okay, yeah, I pinky promise. Whatever. Let's go.
You have to mean it.
I absolutely
You
100%.
you gotta kiss your thumb when you pinky
Yeah,
promise.
you have to.
What?
You have to do this weird thing.
Like this?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, look. Here you go. There you go. Now would you get out of the barrel? Would you give it the fucking cookies?
I don't. Do you want cookie or for hitting you? Do you want this piece of cake?
Oh, you're muted now. What the heck?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Oh, yeah, it-
no, yeah, we did not hear what you said.
Yeah,
So I
sorry.
said, I'll take the cake. Thank you.
Okay, and I put a cookie on top of it, and I'm like, I'm sorry for hitting you.
You're forgiven.
Aw, that's so cute. All right, we're gonna take a break here. I think this is a great stopping point. It's been about 2.5 hours. So when we come back, you guys can tell me where you're going, what you're doing next, what's going on. So guys, 5 minutes. Please stand up out of your chairs or wherever you are and walk for 5 minutes. Just stretch your legs. It's important. Get some water, whatever you gotta do. Bio break if you need it. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, guys? See you soon. Hello, friends. Sorry about the sudden cut from music to music. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. Please.
Welcome
sit,
to the game
stay
where
a
we
while
crit
and
roll,
listen.
find cookies.
Oh man, I should have gotten cookies. I have some.
Now you think of it.
Breaking.
Now.
I like salty stuff more than sweet stuff. I think.
Me too. I don't have a sweet tooth anymore.
I mean, there's probably a joke in here, but I'm kind of tired.
Yep.
Thanks, Adam.
Right then. Okay. Right then, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you had a fantastic break. We're going to jump back into things here. If you missed the first segment of our show, sucks for you, because I'm not doing a recap. Yeah.
Recap is they
If you weren't here.
meddled in. They tried to see what was going on with the shooting. The police came.
Nora
We
stayed in
got
the barrel
cookies.
the whole time.
And there was a very, very enthusiastic cookie vendor.
Mm.
All right, here we go. Cookies in hand. And here we go. What are you guys doing?
Okay, so the doctor.
No, we need to find a magician.
Both of those, in
A
fact.
magician.
By the way, do you want to point me in the direction of this spice merchant? I can get that done.
Are you sure you guys don't want to do that separately right now?
That's what I was gonna say. I'll go up and do that.
There's lots of places where all of these things.
I'm saying, are you sure you want to do that separately right now?
I mean, all right, we'll do that later. We got money for now.
Just asking.
So what happened with the guns?
They took the men away, probably to some sort of prison.
So, but they were in a mirage. But when they threw the black smoke at them, they got frozen in the mirage, and then it was really weird. They acted well. Not Evelyn, Josephine was saying stuff about getting what was it? Them acting like they weren't here, which was really weird. They were speaking Aramaic. What? Arabic.
Oh, that's Arabic.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know Arabic. Who speaks?
Me either. But the what? The Arabs mostly.
Oh, I guess.
So you basically walked over to watch the police handle the situation.
Well, they have a weird
in fairness, while we were there, we were protecting you from a lot of guns that were rolling down the street as well.
There weren't people running down the streets. I was listening.
Oh no, these were massive guns that were rolling down the streets like tumbleweed.
I'm 15. I'm not stupid.
That's still waiting to see that. Anyway, so where can we find the doctor and the wizard? You.
Yeah, I know you're talking to me, but it may take me some time to find people. What is wrong with the child, so I can find a doctor that can look at him. Where is the child? Do you want the doctor for the child and for Nora? Do you want me to go find them right now? Do you want to come with me? I may have to go to a few places to ask around.
I don't need a doctor.
Okay, so
Anna needs a doctor.
Do you want the wizard or the doctor first? I would think that you would want the doctor.
Well,
first.
Nora, we can avoid the wizard if you take down the barriers and we get a doctor.
Barrier so we can get the doctor to her.
I'll take down the barrier, but then I'm running, and I'm not going to be anywhere near that girl.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. We can put. Wait, Josephine, you live here, right?
I do.
Do you want Nora to stay with you while she runs away?
No, I do not have children. No one stays with me. It's my home.
That's understandable.
Or she could sleep outside in the alley at your place.
Look,
I will find some place that she can stay, but I will.
There's inns at this place. It is a city. Don't forget.
Look, we can get you. You can just stay on the boat, right? But then when we open the door, we'll put you at the other end of the boat. Is that all right?
Every time that gal's been exposed to anything, bad things have happened. I put that barrier around it to protect her and us from whatever those people were they were trying to sacrifice her for a reason. She's obviously evil.
All sacrifices in your experience evil, then.
Yes.
Normally, sacrifices are virgins that are very innocent.
Well, I mean, she is a little girl.
And they're for evil purposes.
Tracks up.
Like, they in sacrifices, they normally, the purest of heart or something like along those lines.
Traditionally,
well, then I'm still running.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not a student of history or anything, but usually it's not actually the person having their throat cut that's the evil one in the scenario.
Well, what is our end game with this? We fixed Anna up. What are you doing with her then? Is she just gonna live with us forever?
I mean,
when are we gonna get home?
There's orphanages here in the city.
Well, we could put her in an orphanage. I don't know.
Why don't we just drop her off at the orphanage in like a little basket with a note?
Well, yeah, she's like...
Because she's not a baby?
They'll take care of her. They have like the doctors there. We could just put her there.
Well, we would like to reverse the thing that happened to her because she was a normal little girl and now she's...
You said that these were the people from Arnith that were sacrificing her.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the one up the coast there.
Meta, what do I know about Arnith?
You've heard of scattered villages that are very isolated. You've never visited Arnith, never had a reason to go that far north. You do know that they are the closest village to that place that you couldn't get to because of the matriarch, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's about as much as you know.
Look, we'll get the little girl sorted out. Then we'll go and talk to the sorcerer guy and see if he can maybe think about getting us home. Is that because I can? Do I know this? Am I aware that I can just like step back into my own dimension at any time?
You can. You cannot take.
No, I know I can't take them. But
yeah.
am I actually aware that I can do it?
Yes.
Yeah. So I couldn't remember if I'd been told that.
No. You were when you finally kind of regained your thoughts and memories. That's one of the things that you
Query. Is it me specifically, or is it me because I own how I'm holding the key?
It's because you can hold the key.
Yeah. Okay.
You are bestowed the key by the captain, and the captain is like, consider him like he's like the permanent anchor to the Dreamlands, and the key allows you to travel between.
Where is home?
Back in
Dublin. Honestly, it's not much better than this.
Well, I mean, I was in a war zone, so I don't know, just my planet.
I mean,
I
if we
wanna
can
go
just get
back
back
to
to Earth,
London.
that'll probably. I mean, I can actually, because you know about,
My time.
I can just go back, but I don't think I can take you with us. Is the thing. But maybe we talk to the sorcerer, this wizard guy, you know. Maybe he knows a way that you can kind of like hitch a ride, you know.
Oh, maybe we could take Anna there, and they can know what the evil secret Christmas did to her.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, the
There is
Christmas
no
thing.
such thing as Chris. It's a secret organization.
Oh yeah, what was the secret
Christmas.
Christmas? You
It's
worked
not called Christmas. He invented that. He keeps calling it the wrong thing.
What is your place called?
It's not called Secret Christmas.
It's
What's
the
it called?
Solenda Eximus.
Solenda Eximus, not Christmas. You keep calling it Christmas. Christmas is a holiday.
No, but they were secret Christmas. I can't
No.
remember that name.
It's called Solenda Eximus. That is not Christmas in any way.
Yeah, no, in
Slender.
fairness to the little
You
girl, that
keep
doesn't even sound
confusing
similar.
people.
I don't
Everything
know.
very literally.
Okay. Before this degenerates into the same sort of fight that got you left behind on the shore, can we
I
go and
chose
see?
to left behind.
Yes, you did. That was exactly how I remember it too. Can we go and see the wizard guy?
Can we get Anna first?
Okay, let's go and get the
So
doctor
you
first.
you want the wizard? Oh, okay, so doctor first.
All right, tell you what.
Wizard,
let's take-
doctor, wizard, doctor,
let's-
wizard, doctor.
Let's take her to the fucking wizard because they were doing wizard shit on her, and ever since then she's been
What do you want the
catatonic.
wizard for exactly? You wanted to go home. You wanted to save little girl. You wanted to do things.
Everything. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there.
There's no wizard that does everything in the
Okay,
world
let's
to save
focus
you.
for a start on the saving the little girl thing, and then Nora, we will absolutely go and ask whichever other.
Let me bring this
wizard.
up.
You know, for someone who just had cake, you're really upset.
I want to go home. I'm tired of this place.
We all want to go
I
home.
think we all are.
I like this place just fine.
I think most of us are. I think the majority of us are tired of this place too, and would quite like to get back to our own reality.
And those guys we saw earlier, they were wearing normal Earth clothes.
Oh, the people with the weapons. Yes, that would be a good conclusion to draw.
Okay, but those people that were caught, we should go talk to them after we go talk to.
They may not even know that what was going on.
But they might. Here's the thing: they're wearing clothes that
People
we're
come in
from.
and out of here all the time from other places. They don't
Okay,
know.
look.
I'm going to go take her out of the little barrier, and then I'm going to find a place to eat. If you'll give me some of the rubies. Or
I only have emeralds, no rubies.
emeralds.
I'm sorry.
If you give me some of the emeralds, I'll sit
Listen.
down and I'll eat, and you can deal with your stuff with the girl, and I'll be waiting there when you're done.
Here, and I
hold
like
on.
take the bag, and I'm like, oh,
Hold on. So, while you guys are having this discussion, Josephine, you also, if they were to try to seek an audience with the prisoners, they would have to go talk to the king. So that they're not gonna, you guys are not gonna just waltz into the prison to have a discussion with somebody that they're holding.
Honestly, I'd pretty much come to this conclusion based on my, experiences with law enforcement everywhere.
Oh no, I'm just listening.
I'm just making sure I'm giving information that you know that.
Okay. Oh no, it's good because that was definitely the right.
Yeah, go ahead.
It is my experience that a doctor might be cheaper than some kind of mythological person coming to look at your child and not know exactly what is wrong with it.
Well, I mean, from a medical standpoint of like me knowing basic first aid or even advanced first aid, she's fucking not acting right. They're not. I don't think a doctor's going to give us the right diagnosis that we're looking for.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure your experience with like bandaging stuff is exactly the same as like a psychotherapist.
Yes.
But I'm thinking there's something wrong in her head, not in her body, you know?
But it might be something that's like what Slender Snake Mist does.
Slender Eximus?
Yeah, that one. Whatever, man.
How are you having trouble with that word? She said it like 3 times.
It's weird. I don't understand what the fuck anyone's saying when they talk like that. So, here's the thing. All right, so they were doing magic stuff, then they can take Slumber.
Oh, come on, man.
Just say Eximus.
So, they would then, that was like magic stuff, right? They were chanting and doing stuff to her. We need a magic person to see what they were doing on her. If there was nothing we could do, I mean, I guess we're going to have to put her at the orphanage and then hope to God they, want to feed her every day as a vegetable.
Okay, look. In that case, let's go and see the magic guy and see what he can do. If he's going to charge us an arm and a leg, I'll have to go and sell all this tea, which honestly is not going to be a problem because it's just using up space at this point. Let's go to your. You say you have to go and like sneak around and talk to contacts?
No, sneak around. I just need to go talk to people in the bar.
So we need to go to this bar.
Mm.
So where does it? Where the whiskey is?
Yes, there's whiskey.
Oh, okay then. That's
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're all gonna get drunk tonight. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
yes.
We are.
Yes. It's been a long day. All right. Well, I mean, Nora, if you want to go with Milton to sell the tea, I mean, there's a bunch of money there.
Okay, look. You guys go and talk to the wizard. I'll take the little girl with us, sell the tea, get the money, and we'll meet you at the, what you call it? Where's this bar?
It's the Yellow Manticore? Is that it?
Yellow Manticore.
I believe, yes.
Okay, where's that at?
It's across the bridge that we just were blocked from.
Oh, okay then. So you go across the bridge, and then what is it? Left, right?
So.
I know where it is on the map.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you go across the bridge.
Assuming it is that one you marked as
yes, to the left. You'll see a sign.
Okay, and it's the yellow man. Okay, I'll take her. You guys go and do that.
The market is
Well,
right by
we're
there
going to
too.
going
So
there too.
And then
the market is literally right
We
by
all
where
can
you
go
guys are going.
together.
The market's over there as well. Magic. All right.
Yeah.
Then.
okay, so I mean, like, we'll just meet you in the market because I don't know how long it's going to take you to sell tea and all that. And then you have Nora. Nora's very charming with people, so maybe you can sell things for like a higher price, and then we get more stones out of people.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Very
Come on
charming.
then. You can earn your keep for a change. How about that? Let's go.
For a change, I've done plenty of use.
Here, when you undo when you undo the
No reason. That was uncalled for.
we
Okay,
gave
look,
you
I'm
cake,
sorry.
It should be fine now. We gave you cake.
You gave me cake for pushing me earlier and hitting me, but not
So-
for continually doing your
Okay,
side
okay
knee.
then. Okay, I'm gonna start like towing Nora off in the direction of the bridge at this point.
Well, we gotta get Anna.
I thought you guys were going to get Anna. We were going to go and sell this box.
We need her to break the barriers.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we do, don't we? All right.
And you have to get your tea anyway, so we all have to go back to the ship.
I suppose, yeah.
So we're going to go do that.
Back to the ship.
And does that all go without a hitch, like our plan?
To go to the ship and back?
The ship get Anna after the barrier is broken, and then they go sell tea.
Yes, Nora successfully removes the barrier, and nothing else happens with Anna, aside from the fact that she's still catatonic. You guys get the tea, 1 barrel, 2, 3, how many?
Well, I mean, what, how much? Okay, yeah, we'll take like the amount that we can put on a gurney. So that'll be like 6.
Okay. So you got 6 things of tea that you're carting down to the market.
When Nora takes down the barrier, I'm like, here, take this, and I give her 2 stone. And I'm like, this. So 1 stone, actually 2 stones got me 2 boxes of cookies and cake. So stones are worth a lot here.
I would say stones are worth very little here. If that's all 2 stones got you.
Is it?
Like, if I'm thinking, if 2 stones got you 2 boxes of biscuits, then I will be very unhappy if I don't leave the end of the day with like something in the region of 200 or 300 stones.
When nighttime comes, I can pickpocket.
Let's leave the thievery as a plan B. As good as it is, I'm sure you're amazing at it, and I vouch your skills on that.
Roll it like 5 times.
I have no doubt that you have. Good job on that. Let's go and sell the tea, and if you can try not to steal any of my possessions in that time, that would be ideal.
Okay.
I mean, 2 stones should get you by fine, I think. As far as
you gave me like 12 or 15. I think.
Well, a beer is 1 stone, so.
Yeah, so I'm assuming like an emerald is roughly worth like a shilling.
Yeah.
Nora, like a shilling.
Yeah.
It's like 5 pence, by the way. Okay.
Like, is it like $1?
When Adam tries to explain currency, that's British.
No, it's like $1. Whatever. Anyway, let's go. It's exactly like $1. Think of it like that.
Okay, you got $2. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, we're flush now. Okay, we'll see you at the yellow place.
I'll get more money myself.
Okay, but at least don't get caught.
Okay.
Okay. So I pick up Anna and I say, okay, take us to the wizard.
No, we're going to be taking the child to a bar.
Why?
I told you I had to go to the bar to talk and find where where the right person is to talk to your girl, to look at your girl.
Oh, so we're gonna okay.
It's the Yellow Manticore is like an actual tavern, right? So they have like inn and bar. So
okay,
it's a very big place. Everyone in the city goes there. We would be able to talk to people and find out, who knows who to get to your girl to the right person.
So think of Lord of the Rings, where they go to the mayor with the inn and the tavern and that, basically like that.
Okay. All right. We'll take her there and see what happens. So I just pick her up and I'm like holding her. Is she like stiff, or does she like very much like?
She's pretty movable.
Okay. So I just carry her like a kid.
How does she look? Holding... She's 4. What was she? 6?
She was
8.
6, I think, if I recall correctly.
So yeah, I'm just like holding her, and she's like sitting up, and
yeah, that's fine.
I'm walking with her.
What is important about this child to you?
I mean, she was like a happy little girl, and then the cats attacked, and then she was we were like, hey, well, okay, apparently you can think up stuff with your mind. I made up a carriage. Actually, that carriage got destroyed, but and like I summoned bacon. That was pretty cool. But the thing is that we're like, hey, just I think someone said to her, Nora said to her, don't imagine you're not here. And then we couldn't find her, and then she teleported back to her village. And that's where they were going to try to sacrifice her. Yeah.
Meta, do I know that some of those other the outlying villages don't necessarily look too keenly on people who do that sort of thing?
Yes.
Did she do this a lot?
I've only seen her do it once.
Let's turn this corner here.
Okay. I mean, I don't do the other thing anymore because it makes my brain not think right. And yeah, I don't know. I want you to think about it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she can do or anything like that. They were, but you know, maybe she's powerful because they were trying to sacrifice her for magic. I don't know.
Not a lot of people. Here in Lanet, it is a little bit more welcome. The idea of what the Dreamlands are capable of.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's not necessarily something smiled upon to do things that are not natural. So perhaps she was actually being sacrificed because she did too much. Maybe they were killing her because they thought she was a harm to society for them.
No,
not to say that she was. I'm just saying that
it was the lady who sent us here. She was here too. So back in our planet, we were trying to solve, like, there was these cultists and they were trying to do something. Well, it turns out they were trying to summon this giant monster thing, right? And we couldn't fight it. Like, it literally ate like 30 people in like minutes. And then so we couldn't fight it, right? So we started running, and that's where our friend Simon, he had his arm.
Monster like?
It was like 3 stories tall. The one I was talking about before that looked like a bird. And they had like hook hands or something like that. I can't remember.
Do I know anything from that description?
No. You're not familiar with this particular set of lore.
But there was a lady, like, so we're running through the forest trying to get to the hospital. To like heal a friend because his arm was blown off, and he's I stopped the bleeding and all that. But we got to a big glowing green light, right? As I'm holding the girl, and a big glowing green light, and but there's that beautiful woman sitting in front of it, right? And she wouldn't say anything about that. She also can dodge bullets, which is I've never seen before, because you shouldn't be able to dodge bullets. Bullets fly through the air super fast. I mean, like Superman can stop a bullet, but I mean that's different. But so and then the cultists showed up, and then we had to run through, and that's when the Hound of Tetanus or Tyndalis, came after me because I fell through time, and then I jumped through the gate as I threw dynamite at her and the cultists.
I think it's funny that your Nora friend thinks that this child is cursed. Hearing your story, it sounds like all of you are cursed.
Oh, I'm definitely cursed in some way. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I forgot what we're talking about.
We were talking about why this child may be in the state that she is in.
Oh no. So more than likely, they were that was what I was trying to bring up is that one crazy lady that we saw before we ended up in the Dreamlands. She was there, and she was at that town, and they were talking. They were, I guess, sacrificing her for something because she's super powerful. Like, she's like weird. She's like magical too, right? I don't know how strong she is, but she's fast enough to dodge bullets, so that's really bad. And she
the
can
child
like
is fast enough to dodge bullets.
No. The lady who summoned us here, she's also here, right? She also sucked our other friend up into the air, and we don't know where she went.
So there's a beautiful lady somewhere that's sucking people into the air and dodging bullets.
Yes.
And sacrificing children.
Yes.
All right. And you believe that this child has some kind of specialness to her that she would be sacrificed?
Yes.
All right. Well, I think I could find the right person for you then.
Okay.
Perhaps. And then it's around this corner. I think that, I don't know, is that long enough
Yes,
for us
yeah.
to be at the...
Yeah, you guys arrive at a building. The market is very busy and bustling. As you guys are kind of about to turn the corner to get to the interior section of, so like the market center here, right? And then there's that tavern. The door to get into the tavern is inward more, where that like L shape is, basically. Okay. And so you go around the corner and you see somebody getting thrown out of there. And a man that appears to be very large, and he has dark hair and a dark beard and is kind of tanned looking. You're not welcome back here.
Now, when you say large, is he's like the same height as like Sarge and build?
Yeah, comparable.
Do I know him?
Yes, this is Kaffer, the owner of the Yellow Manticore.
Oh. Hello, Kaffer.
Oh, Josephine. Hello.
How are you today? I have guests.
Oh, guests, you say?
Yes.
Hello?
Do you by any chance know someone who is well versed in some kind of ritual magic?
Perhaps if you tell me more specifically what exactly you're looking for, but there
Maybe
are...
we should go inside for a second.
Probably right.
I would love a drink.
I've got many drinks here.
Okay. I like many drinks. I can't get I'll just have one right now, but I'll come back and have more later.
Do you have any messages for me?
The man who you...
mailman?
No, he's the owner of the bar, but sometimes he leaves me messages or gets messages about work I may need.
Are you a spy?
Who?
A spy.
What?
They give each other messages and like open locations.
No. Do you not have taverns where you're from?
I mean, we have bars, but people just get shitty there and they don't really relay messages.
Oh no, here is it, you come here to find information or to find someone to do a job for you. This is what he does here.
Oh. But like where I'm from, like you have to apply for a job and then they look at your application and then they go, okay, you're hired. And then you're like, okay.
I guess if you wanted to have a boring job, you could do that.
I mean, the adventures. I joined the army. I don't know. Let's get a drink. Hold on, and I'll tell you, 900. But we gotta help her first. So
he's talkative. That's what I say.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him like eye to eye. I'm like, hi.
Kaffer just kind of, you can barely see a smirk on his face as he pours you a beer and then places it in front of you. Josephine, what would you normally drink? Whatever you...
I probably would have... Well, it's gotta be something different than Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let's do like a something that's kind of slightly fruity.
Okay. Yeah.
Fruit Loops with milk.
Yeah, it's basically like a beer, but with fruit, like citrus.
Yeah, like a fruity, okay, like a cider. Of
yeah,
some kind
yeah,
or something.
basically. Yeah, slides that in front of you, and then grabs something out of his pocket. It's a small little satchel. He dropped off more payment. He's getting impatient and left a note.
Well, I can't. It's every single place that people are sending me to is just no. Like there's nothing
no
there
luck?
that I can find. No, they keep on sending me to these places, and I think that I'm paying people to send me to dead ends at this point. But I'll try.
You have a difficult job, so...
Yeah. They are looking, this poor girl that they are with, one of the outlying tribes may have, well, they definitely tried to sacrifice her for some reason, and she's been a little catatonic since. They think that it has something to do with some kind of, supernatural means that's
Mm.
causing it. So they do not want to go see a doctor, which I offered first, but
Well,
I don't.
you could go see the alchemist. He might be able to help.
What's the alchemist?
Alchemist is
No.
like a supernatural doctor, sort of.
Yes,
Not exactly.
Okay.
not
Oh.
from around here, so it's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah, but I don't know if the one you might need to talk to, I would not recommend staying very long. He's not stable,
Yeah.
but
Maybe
brilliant,
it's-
just not stable.
Do you think that they should bring the child with him, or should they bring him to the child, or? What would you-
He would not leave his facility.
Oh, alright,
So
yeah.
if you go to the
Refuse.
alchemist, but you could also try to visit somebody in the tower, though I do not know if they would be willing to assist. It may be best to go to the alchemist first, and then go to the tower, if he cannot help.
What's the tower?
Ah, the Tower of Sorcery.
What?
There are many, many magics there.
It's a wizard tower?
Well, not exactly, but many, many items and artifacts of power are stored there in safekeeping. It is very heavily guarded and warded.
Oh, they know how to do magic like Secret Christmas. Okay.
I don't
So-
know what that is.
It's a secret organization that one of our friends was a part of, but like they're not here because this is not where we're from. So, but
It seems like a stupid name.
that's what I keep saying, but they keep saying I say it wrong, but I don't think I say it wrong.
If
They're
there's...
from a place called Earth. They came here through
Ah.
a portal.
Okay. Which one?
Yeah.
What?
Which portal?
That's in a
Oh.
glowing forest, close to Arnith.
No, did you descend down the steps?
What? No.
That it wasn't the right portal.
Oh, what's that mean?
It means you came through an evil path.
Well, it was
Oh.
okay.
I've heard of such travels, never seen them myself.
An alien
Right,
burst
I've
out of
heard
my friend's
I've heard of
chest.
portals. I did not know that you knew of portals.
I like to listen to the caravan sometimes. They come here.
Yes.
And
Okay.
very interesting stories.
So we came down to Evil Pat. That's probably why Simon died by alien bursting out of his chest. And then
Now that is a
can
strange
understand
story
it.
indeed.
what? Yeah. It didn't make any sense to me. But we did kill a lot of cats.
Ah, the jungle cats.
Yes, I may be able to go no further north now. if
That's
we
still
go back.
dangerous, Temple Josephine.
I know.
Maybe you bring them with you, your friends. They can protect you. I know you
Yeah.
don't like traveling with many.
You don't want anyone to get hurt when they get in your way.
Well, they seem to have traveled very far.
Yes.
Who
they
knows?
have,
Maybe that temple can assist them as well.
What?
Perhaps.
Our temple? What? Their temple? Our temple?
We have many temples of varying kinds throughout the realm. Some are
Oh.
forbidden, some are very dangerous,
Some are fun,
or both.
even the dangerous ones.
Yes, I don't go to these places, but I like to listen to stories of them from Josephine, and on occasion when the caravans come through.
So this alchemist, where does he live?
Oh, you're not gonna like this one. Not the
Alright.
best part of town, as you can imagine. If you go to the south end, he's underground.
Why is he underground?
I don't know why. He just prefers to be below ground.
All right. So where? Okay. Do you
His
know
name
where-
is Needle.
Neat. Do you have more directions, or do we need to talk to people?
I can draw something up very simple for you.
Well, thank you.
Do we need a shovel? I got one of those.
No, I don't.
A
think
shovel?
we need a shovel.
Well, he's underground.
No, you don't have to. No, there is a passage. It's like a cellar, underground basement, whatever you call.
Why does a lot of people like underground basements?
I don't know. I like above ground, and I can see the ocean.
I do too. Okay.
I mean, your friend was hiding in a barrel because she was scared, so perhaps this alchemist man is scared as well.
Many things to be afraid of, I suppose.
Did you hear what happened today?
Oh, I heard, yes. They have been drinking since many of the guardsmen came in to make sure there was no other individuals of that nature.
Did you hear that they're from another place?
I heard that was what they were assuming, though strange that it happened here.
In the midst of the town?
Hmm.
And there was guns, and they shot someone.
Yes.
It was almost like they didn't even know that they were here, though.
It's possible that there was a strange rift between, but never so long or permanent.
What?
Our world overlaps often with others. It's part of the way of life here, but it very seldom is of great importance to us due to the fact that it's simply a brief moment. Simple, small things, not entire people.
It's not long enough for them to shoot and kill people here and then stay around.
Okay.
How much of this is Sarge really believing?
I mean, like well, I mean, he seen it, so he's like believing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the fact that like it's out of the realm. It's just more daunting because like it's like finding out information. You're like finding out more information, and he's just like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's rifts, and it's whether like he's understanding that it's real. He's just not understanding what it means.
Okay.
So he believes in it. It's just he doesn't understand what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else that you need?
Not at this time, no.
Very well.
They were looking in the market. Do you know anyone who would buy tea, just in case I do not find them?
I'm sure there's plenty.
Right.
Any of the vendors, the food vendors, would be fine.
Alright. That's all we can have now for
Very well.
You let everyone know that I'm still open for business. I mean, I'm still doing this project for obviously, but I can do more.
Of course.
I feel like maybe I could do more for other people in the meantime than I can for this.
I believe you're looking for something that simply does not exist, Josephine. But
What do you look? What
your
are you
client
looking
is
for?
very persuasive, and
What are you looking for?
No, just a jellyfish of some kind.
A jellyfish?
Hey,
Why are you looking for a jellyfish?
well, there is a collector who's very interested in such things.
Why? So you're looking in temples for jellyfish?
I'm looking for written information that people have maybe cited in the past this certain form of jellyfish that maybe it will give me information as to where I can find it.
Oh, I get. All right.
No one has seen it for a very long time, so it's only best to go to the source of when people saw it last and look for the information. No?
I guess. I don't know. Why don't they just look in the water? That's where they're at.
This one is in a specific place in the water. It's not just any jellyfish.
Is it? Wow. Okay.
It's like
There's
I
like a
don't
lot
know,
of jellyfish.
I don't know what to explain it to because you're not from where I'm from, but it is like if you have roses in garden and they're all white and there's only one red one, it's very hard to find them, so you have to like ask around.
I mean, I think a red one would stick out if you're like, oh, this is white. Wait, there's a
Maybe
red
you
one
would
right
think
there.
that. Maybe you would think that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good at finding hidden things.
But you would also think
found
that in a world that people wouldn't detect children or sacrifice them, you'd also probably think that in your world, no one would have something burst from their chest and kill their friends. It's fair.
That's very true. I didn't think that was ever going to happen in my life, but you know, that happened. Yeah, a lot of weird things. Okay, let's go see the mole man.
The alchemist.
I am intrigued by this.
Let's swing over to Nora and Milton, who are at the market with their tea.
All right, now we're just gonna. This is gonna be nice and simple. We gotta meet them. We gotta do this quick as. How up to like tricking people are you? Because that's probably the easiest way to just get this out of the way nice and quick. Otherwise, we can do it honestly.
I mean, I'm much better at tricking than being honest.
Okay, so look, just quick as you can, flog the tea. If possible, get us a great deal of money. Don't get anybody really angry.
Okay.
Okay, we got 6 barrels there. You just do your thing, okay? I've been told reliably that you are able to really do this, right?
Okay.
Okay. It looks like that one's a good one. I'm just gonna point at any random spice merchant. What about this woman over here? She seems to know what's going on.
Yeah, she seems like she might be good.
Yeah, that one works for you.
I'm looking around at some other merchants, and I'm like, yeah, she's the oldest of the bunch, and got a little pock around her shoulders. Yeah, let's get this one. All right.
Okay, magic. You take it away. I'll be a bagman. I'll be fine.
I'll take the big cart and I wheel it up to her. Hello, madam. Excuse me, miss. Hi there. Hello. We are just trying. First of all, I just want to say, I can't help myself, but I love your hair. It is absolutely beautiful. How do you do the little bun thing with the hair up there? How do you do that? So it's like, oh, it's love it. Whenever I try to do that, it looks like I've got a big old bird's nest on top of my head. It's absolutely insane. But you look very beautiful. Anyways, that's very unprofessional of me. We're traders. We're from down south, and we are trying to unload some of the tea that we've got and see if we could interest you in possibly purchasing it.
I think you might be muted.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Tea?
Yes, it's a very, very special tea. Have you ever had Southern tea before?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's great. We use only the finest, freshest fruits. They are picked every single day. They have intense antibiotic properties and antioxidants as well. So if you have any like sniffles or cold or anything like that, when you drink it, it clears out your sinuses and also helps build you immune to any allergies that you may have in the area. And we sample locally from all over the place as well. And it's all handmade, very, very high quality stuff. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it before. It's all the rage right now.
Maybe in the south. And what is your price?
Well, let's take a look. So, after everything that I've told you, what would you value at 1 crate of this tea to be? And we have 6 of them.
I would have to try some, I think, to properly gauge value.
Oh, absolutely. Can we make her a cup of tea?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on. Do you have a kettle, a saucepan or something?
Not here.
Well, tell you what. I'll run over. There's probably a baker around here somewhere, right, or something to that.
The
effect.
tavern.
Someone who has fire.
Oh, not out in the market.
The tavern's right there.
The tavern is nearby.
Yeah, I'll just run inside, boiling water, back out.
Okay.
Right. Now, in the meantime, while he goes to get that, I'm going to open up, like...
I'm a bit dumbfounded by now at the change from her as annoying pain in the ass to her as tricking someone. So I'm just kind of like going with the flow. Right here.
I'm going to open up one of the containers. Now, you can see it's a loose leaf. And that's the most pure form of tea that you can do as well. We don't pre-bag it. Pre-bagging it is... It's not... pre-bagging it is not the proper way to drink tea, because then you can't decide how much of the flavor you would like to put into your cup as well. Now, if you take a look, see some of the leaves down in here. See these red ones in there? These are the antioxidants that we've got in it. Like I said, it'll clear out any of those allergies and anything that you've got stuffed up in your nose that's going on there. Now, just take a big deep breath. Breathe it in for a moment.
Yep, I think you got leave.
Oh, not too hard. It's very potent. It's very powerful, but it's also very sweet, and it's got a nice little taste to it as well. If you pair it with your favorite honey, it makes it even better. It's fantastic.
Boss, I got your water.
Oh, thank you. All right, now we're just gonna.
How long do we leave the leaves inside?
Now, I steep mine for a full 5 minutes. We're only gonna steep it for 3 minutes for you, because it can be very, very overwhelming, so I want to give it to you gently first. Just try it out there. I'm gonna wait for 3 minutes.
I just want to point out that she's doing all of this on the back of English breakfast tea.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would very much appreciate you doing a persuade roll.
Alright.
Okay, that's a really good roll. All right, so she's gonna take a sip out of my water bottle. Apparently, there we go.
Now make sure you coat your whole tongue in the flavor. That way you can truly appreciate it.
I'm just smoking and just sitting on dumbfounded at this point.
Now, do you taste the leaves and maybe a little hint of bark in there?
Very, very earthy.
Very earthy tones, yes, earthy. That's when you know that it's very fresh and very good. If you can't taste those earthy tones, then you want to steep it a little bit longer, but you've already got that taste in there. Isn't this the best tea that you've ever had?
It's the only tea I've ever had.
The only tea. Oh my goodness, you're in for a treat.
I don't do tea. It's tastes good though.
Yes.
I can maybe get 1 crate.
Well, here's the thing: is we do have 6 crates, and this is a very hot commodity from the south, and so it's any day now. It's going to be coming up here. It's going to be all the rage. You're going to be the only vendor that has this very special tea. So I would suggest taking the 6 crates.
I don't know. I can maybe offer 200 for 6 crates.
Boss.
200.
Boss.
Yes.
200 is actually probably about what I would expect to get from this based on the overall, because basically this is shit.
I'm gonna she can't hear him, so I'm gonna
No, I know. Yeah.
Like
I know they did offer me 300 at the other place, but she's so nice.
I mean, if you think this is proper garbage. I picked this up for this was almost nothing, honestly. So realistically, we're making about 6,000% profit on this tea so far.
They did offer. Do you think I could do 250 for it? I mean, they did offer 300 of the other vendor in the other city, but she's so much nicer and so much more love. I just love her hair. I think.
Are you purposely saying this out loud? Like
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Like very loud.
Yeah,
I'm saying my stuff loud enough for her to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Like 250 would be a big loss for us, but if you think we need to sell it quick.
I mean, we have to lighten our ship.
I know for the return journey. I get you.
I'm gonna turn to her and I'm gonna say, okay. I'm gonna try to charm her too.
Okay. Go for it.
Which I did a charm roll.
I see that. Yes. I just want to see you act this one out there. Yep.
All right. Well, I'll be honest with you. It's worth at least 400, but we really have to get this off of our ship. So I could do 250, and that's cutting a loss from the previous vendor that we spoke to, who offered 300. It's going to be flying off of your shelves. But the last time that we sold, people were buying these like 3 or 4 boxes at a time. You turn around and you sell them for 4 emeralds a piece per box. You'd be making a massive profit off of 6 barrels and really just giving this away to you at this point.
Okay.
And you'll be the only one who has it.
Give me something that's charm to her specifically, because you're doing a lot of persuasion here.
Yeah. and let's be real, everybody wants to buy things from you. You're such a beautiful, radiant woman. You have this aura about you that I know you'll just be like, you'll just sell all of this tea instantly. I mean, who could say no to your beautiful face? I bet you are such a charmer.
Oh. Well, maybe.
I'm assuming
You
this
could
woman
sell it
looks
to
like a
all
bag
your
of hammers, right?
boyfriends.
Huh?
I'm assuming this woman looks vaguely like a bag of hammers, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
You could sell it to your 6 boyfriends all at once.
She's like fiddling with her hair, like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. So I guess that's okay. 250, then that's fine.
50. Well, thank you very much. And when you sell out of it in a day or two, which I'm sure you will, we may still be around port, and we could absolutely sell you more when you run out.
I see. Perhaps.
That was amazing.
There you are. 250 emeralds.
I'm gonna give him like 50 of the emeralds and keep 200 to myself.
Yeah. I think as the owner of the tea, we're not doing this as a 20% split my way.
Who sold the tea? 4 more than what you thought you would get.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm just saying, I'm not being strip mined the 20% of the overall price of the tea you just sold.
Fine. I'll go a little bit more.
Yeah. Let's go for a 60-40 split, and that's being very generous on my part.
60-40? Did you not just see that?
Oh, agreed. Would you have been selling empty air without the tea? Good, so 60-40 seems perfect.
I could sell a ketchup lollipop to a woman in white gloves.
All right, tell you what then.
60-40 for me.
Tell you what then. If you can sell that tea again to someone else, you can have 100% of it. Because this time you won't have any tea to actually sell.
Not to say we don't have any more tea on the ship.
Or we could go with the 60-40 to the person who actually owns the tea, and I'm giving you 40% because I'm literally gobsmacked. Like
50-50.
Oh, fine. Come on. You earned it today. All right. With me continually flabbergasted, we'll go off and find these two, I guess.
Yeah, they're still in the tavern.
Okay.
By the time that they had their conversation and you guys did your thing, you'll have made it to the tavern just as they're wrapping up their end of things.
Seriously, I can. If we ever make it back, I can totally. You can absolutely work on the ship. No, like heavy lifting or anything. Basically, you'll just handle the trade. Is that good? Because honestly, I would have felt bad stitching her up that bad. Because that tea, based on the exchange rate, is worth about 40 emeralds. Like,
I just made you an insane profit. You remember?
I 100%. Tell you what, all right. If we ever get back to the real world, even if we stay here, and we have to stick into this. You can absolutely. I have got a job for you.
Yeah.
I might take you up on that. I'm kind of over this whole evil occult thing.
I mean,
I told you.
Make a fortune.
I told you that she's good at.
You have not. Have you ever seen this girl work?
Yeah, I saw her talk to a hotel clerk, and that hotel clerk gave us the key to a room that we were not staying in.
I am not surprised. Like,
yeah.
Look, did you know this tea? This tea is fucking shit. Like, I pulled this off the dock. Like, we were gonna stitch someone out of this, but I would have never. You've got no idea, right? I pulled this down for like 10 shillings. I paid for this tea, right?
Let's be. To
In the
be
meantime,
fair,
while they're having this conversation, can I pickpocket some emeralds off of somebody else?
Yeah, you're gonna need a hardest success on pickpocket though.
Oh man.
Or rather,
can I
sleight of
pickpocket?
hand.
Wait, Evelyn's saying stuff and we can't hear her. Or Josephine.
You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted still.
I was just saying that you know that tea is not very known here, so perhaps it was easier for her to sell it because it's not.
I mean, even with the best will in the world, okay, this is shit tea. Like,
Wait,
honestly.
You can sell something if you bring something to someone and you say, hey, this is nothing that you know of yet, here, try it. Then there's
Okay. So
It
so
honestly,
wait,
it tasted
what do you do
like
for a job?
round-up wheat. That
What do you do for a job?
What do I do for jobs?
Yeah, from my.
I want to know. The bartender gives her money and she goes places.
Are you a prostitute?
Oh my god!
Why
Do you just go around asking women if they're prostitutes?
No. I mean, because he said.
But
I was
yes,
wondering if the
it's
bartender-
exactly what. That's the first thing you say to a woman when they say something like, "Oh, you get money and then you go someplace."
the
Oh, you're
bartender-
obviously a prostitute. That's
Well,
exactly
I mean,
what you would say to a
no
woman
offense
like that.
intended.
Oh.
He said the bartender gives you money and then you go places. I mean, I
I
apologies.
search for artifacts that the people cannot find,
To be fair, would you really take
and it
anything
does not
that's
have
old?
anything to do with the anatomy of a man or woman.
I mean, I that's fine. Anyway, the point I was gonna make was, if you found a rock that you knew was worth fuck all, right, and then you took it back to someone and sold it for like 1,000 of these emerald things, right? That's pretty much the situation that we just went through at the marketplace. It was phenomenal. I haven't ever seen anything like it.
Well, I mean, I agree with their point though. Is
She's
that like
lucky that they may never see her again.
Will you
if
just
guys
let
are
me
trying
have
to
this
go
one
home.
compliment for once?
It was amazing.
we were complimenting
Thank you, Milton. And no,
you
you're
can-
undermining my achievement.
What?
Oh
What
no,
are you
you
talking
got
about?
you. It was I have now honestly, and I've dealt with some scumbags on the docks, right? But this
I mean,
was,
she could sell a rotten egg to a chicken.
yeah. I really believe that.
I could sell
Anyway.
peanuts to a man allergic to peanuts.
Yeah, she could
I
do it.
mean-
No,
Out
listen.
of peanuts.
Oh, you know, like oh, it's
you
not
don't-
happening. Nuts.
Oh, yeah. Now we just gotta get peanuts and then bring them here and then make bank off them. Peanuts and we'll call it P and T. And then
Okay.
Okay, so what
No,
did you
that
find
sounds
out
so
when you-
Find out about the little girl though.
I mean she's right here.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
did you find, I know she's there. I can fucking see her. Did you find out where the wizard is?
Oh, there's one underground that's like in the south part of town.
May I have
Underground
another cider,
again?
please?
You
Yeah, I
brought her here.
I
Why
had
didn't you put her on
to
the ship?
because the
I
wizard
felt like
might
she was
have
gonna
been
get
here.
up and run away.
Your head. I don't know how you guys keep it all together. I cannot keep track of where
Oh,
your head is
I'm
at.
not. I can tell you, I'm not really keeping it together at all. But
He's really not.
no.
Let's go see the would you call him mole person?
The mole person. Also, they have a tower of magic.
What?
So, yeah, they have a tower full of magic people.
Okay, so
My
probably.
kind of people.
Well, we have to go see the mole man first, who he's
The
a
magic-
wizard doctor.
Honestly, this one seems to know about the magic. I think we let her do the fucking talking.
I mean, that's fine, but we gotta go see. He's underground.
Okay, then what you mean?
He's
like,
an arsonist. What was he?
He's an alchemist.
Alchemist. Okay.
so he's.
Oh, I've always
You mean
wanted to
literally
say.
underground, or do you mean as a criminal?
There is a passageway. It's in a very
Oh, you
bad
mean
part
literally
of town.
Oh,
Yes.
okay
Wait.
then.
Nora,
He's
you know
a
what an
bad part of
alchemist
town.
is?
I know what alchemy is, of course. It's very hard. I've always wanted to study it.
Well,
He's
I
also
mean,
a bit
Oh, he'll fit in right at home.
yes.
we talk. We know that language.
Okay, well, let's head off
I can
to
tell
the,
that you know this language.
to the alchemist then.
I've been with you
Yes.
for a few hours, and I can tell you're very acquainted with language.
And then after that, what we could do is then we can go get drunk.
I honestly tell you what. I don't even know if I need to get drunk anymore. I'm feeling better than I have in a long time. Have you any idea how she sold it for 250 emeralds? Did you think?
Is that? Well, I look at Josephine. Is that a lot of emeralds?
Very good, yeah.
That's it. Like, I'm okay.
Probably
Good
Like,
enough.
imagine. Okay, put it in your language. Imagine you buy like a box of, I don't know, anything, and you buy it for like what, you in dollars? Oh, like $3, right?
Okay,
And you sell it for like $1,000.
that's a lot of dollars.
Yeah, right. Okay
Yeah.
then. So she's doing the talking. Let's go.
Okay.
As we walk out, can I try to stealth pickpocket?
Go for it.
I
Stealth, and now you got to do the pickpocket roll.
oh, and I do a pickpocket
Yeah.
roll too.
Where's my pickpocket?
Stealth means that you kind of weave between the people without being noticed. The pickpocket is what actually determines whether you get something or not.
Do I have a pickpocket roll?
Yeah, it's towards the bottom of the middle column, I think. If I can find my
Sleight of hand.
That's what I meant. That thing. Pickpockets from the other edition.
That business.
I think pickpockets from the other edition.
Oh.
No, I mean, so luckily for your stealth roll, you're not noticed. It's you can like kind of pay it off as like put it off as like you're bumping into them. Yeah. Whoa! 1250 bits. What's that for? Poida. Tell us what you want.
Tell us what you want, what you really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really,
Who?
It's over. No more Spice Girls ever.
really want. Like, is it?
Oh!
Actually, if you're gonna mock it, more Spice Girls.
I think he's having everybody roll from the fate table.
Oh.
What does this even mean?
What do we have to...
or the items table.
1D100,
Which one is it? A player rolls from the items table. Who's this for? Poida.
What is this even? What is this fate table?
The fate table that we used. Hold on.
Oh, the thing last week with the yeah.
Whenever we have 4 subs or 3 subs.
Yeah. What does it all mean?
Well, for the dono 1250, either you heal all players, a standard monster encounter, or a item table
No.
roll, and that's to one person. So I need to know specifics.
I say if he doesn't answer in a few minutes, we can always...
Oh, I'll
Come
just
back to it.
yeah, I'll come back to it. Item,
Items.
an item. Who do you want to roll for the item? It's one person for the
Nora?
items.
Nora.
Yeah, that makes the most
I
sense.
love you,
Nora.
Poida.
Nora, okay. Awesome. So let's do this roll real quick. It's gonna be a D100. And I'm going to find the Cthulhu equivalent of the items table that we have from 40k.
Did I do that right?
70. Cool.
Yeah.
I was like a brain fart.
Okay, cool. So you actually have a field medical kit now.
Nope.
It'll give you a plus 30 bonus to a first aid roll.
Alright.
So while she's picking pockets, she just finds that one
Yeah.
randomly on the floor or something.
Yeah, she doesn't pickpocket money, but she pickpockets this weird first aid kit.
Where'd you get that?
I got it out of that man's pocket back there.
That man had a... What is that? It's like a first aid? How did he... Oh god, can she just be the leader?
Thank you for that, the bit donation, man. I appreciate that.
I
Did you...
don't know
what?
if we had a leader.
I think we should do now. And
I mean-
oddly enough, it should be the child.
Nobody suspects the child.
I mean, she does good at the talking bits.
She just got a first aid kit out of somebody's pocket.
There are some things that they teach you.
Have you seen the rabbit in the hat thing?
Cylinder
Look.
Eximus.
This is like getting a buffalo out the hat.
Oh, just wait till it's nighttime. We'll find all sorts of good things. I haven't been in this
I
city
am-
in weeks. This
I
is
am
great.
bated breath to find out what you can do in the dark, if this is what you can do in the daylight.
All right, so, you have lifted not the intended target item, but you did manage to find this. So when you if you add it to your notes or whatever, it's just it'll give you a plus 30 to a roll to first aid rolls. So. And this item is transferable to other people if you so choose. So, now you guys are headed out of the tavern, going down to where the alchemist is. The alchemist, again, lives in a not-so-great part of town. He likes it that way because then most people don't go to bother him. And so, that's where we will be heading into. Would you like to lead the way, Josephine, after Capper kind of drew you like a really shitty but easy to navigate map pathway. Tells you like the street names kind of deal, and
Yes.
go over here.
And come this way. Can you mark it on the map where it is?
Yeah. Click, 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 click. Where is the Roll20? There you are. All right. So on this map, if I could just swing that over, they are right down there. And I'll make a little marking on the,
Here?
yeah, I'll make it blue. That's where the alchemist lives.
Underneath that well.
Basically.
Okay. So we're going to go around the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Go up the main road.
All right. So, by the time that you reach this section here, you're in, quote, the bad part of town. Basically, everything in this vicinity here is not such a great place. Oh, I need to fix the board on here.
Then nobody would be surprised if they were pickpocketed.
Nope, but you might get into a fight if you fail.
Yeah, true.
There's that part. Okay, so when you're, is there a particular walking order that you guys are going in?
I can go first since I am the guide.
I would go second since I'm holding a child.
I'm walking beside Nora, continually effusing, potentially trying to steer her to taking a position on the ship as something like flagger.
Okay, perfect. So everybody go ahead and make a spot hidden roll for me.
Okay.
Oh, snap. We just got a gifted sub for Ashra.
So it looks like we hit that 3 sub mark, right?
What,
Did we?
am I making
Yeah.
Technically. Fake table
Hey,
time.
I passed a thing.
There's a strange homeless man talking to Nora.
Didn't fumble or anything.
What? Sorry.
We're
making
doing
fun.
spot hidden rolls.
There's a strange homeless man coming out of an alley talking to
Is
you.
that a strange homeless man thought?
Well, that's fun.
Okay.
That's fun. Okay, cool. So let's resolve our JRC roller. They're on both Twitch and on YouTube. YouTube is the easiest one since there's like playlists and it's cut out all of the Be Right Back sections of our stream and stuff. But up to you if you want to do !social. It'll give you the links to all my stuff. Let's get to the fate table rolls. So everybody gets to roll a D100 in the chat here on Roll20. And I will tell you guys what effect you get. 57. A 57. A D150. Wait, what? Did I say 100?
Yeah.
D150. Or 50. A D50.
I just
Sorry.
got 100.
I know. That was actually a pretty cool roll. I don't have 100 things. I'm sorry. I could have sworn I said D50 and maybe
No, you said D100.
Okay, my bad. D50.
Well, that's not going to be as good, is it?
We don't know.
I don't
bet
know
it is.
either.
All right, D50. We'll start with Josephine 31. 31. You take half damage on your first successful attack. On the first successful attack by an enemy. So whatever. Just kind of mark that down somewhere.
I will.
The next one is 6. You can bank this because I think you're at max health, but you will heal for 1d10
Okay.
when you take the next time you take damage. And Middleton is got a 43. Also, Nora, I still need you to roll a d50. 43 is a special type of ammo for your weapon. This one refers to bleeder rounds, which is a 40k thing. In this case, you'll do extra long periods of damage. So roll a 1d5 to see how many pieces of this ammo you get. You got 4 of these particularly strange pieces of ammo, and the way that this happens is Nora's pickpocketing. You had found something else that was on the ground that you had picked up, thinking that she had dropped it. However, she kind of just brushed it off at the time, and inside there were small ammo rounds. That makes perfect sense. Right. And 20 for the other one. I can't wait till I convert this. Oh my goodness. Huh. Okay, this is going to be interesting to do narratively. Yeah, you don't have spot hidden. You didn't succeed on your spot hidden because you had a strange moment of a light kind of blinding you for a moment. And when you guys are walking, at this point it's already nighttime, and you're walking along and everybody else is looking around, you know, trying to make sure that things are going all right. And the reason why you weren't paying attention is because you have a sudden inclination to be able to see in the dark. As if it were daylight.
Did it just become daylight?
Yeah, that means you're going to get, during nighttime for this session, you will be able to roll spot hidden at advantage.
Ooh. Wow, the moon is so bright.
What?
It looks like it's daytime, that it's so bright out.
I mean, I suppose it is quite a bright moon. I don't know if I'd say, like, it's still quite dark. Maybe the street lamps?
Yeah.
Maybe my eyes are just lighter than yours, but I can see everything like it's clear as day.
I'm gonna look
Honestly,
at Nora.
at
Does
this
she
point,
look weird?
I wouldn't put it past you.
Does Nora's eyes look weird? Or like anything look weird about her?
Nope.
Okay.
Honestly, that makes that based on the last couple of hours. I don't think that's even unlikely.
You know what? Whatever. I mean, so we'll just have you looking around in the darkness. So our spot hidden rolls.
Yes.
So,
However, before she's able to take notice of this particular thing, Sarge, Milton, and Josephine, all of you 3 notice that it seems like you're being surrounded by people. Like there are individuals lurking in the shadows. They aren't approaching you, but they're definitely going around where you just came through.
Hey. Have you? Sarge.
Yeah. No, I'm aware.
Yeah.
You're muted, Josephine.
I believe that perhaps someone heard us in the tavern.
Sarge, you wanna just back up a little bit and just be on either side of this one, right?
Why are you guys all hushed?
See, okay, I don't know if you possibly because of all the looking at the moon, you may not have noticed, but there's about how many people here?
Probably about 6.
We're pretty much surrounded.
Can I spot hidden to see if there's a quick escape route, like a ladder?
You
or
sure can
something?
at a +1 advantage.
What?
Oh man, that sucks. Well, so you notice that there is somewhere you can go, but you'd have to go past 3 more alleyways to get there.
Do they look like big people?
It's kind of hard to tell. They just look like pretty standard human size, though.
And how far? Where are we on the map? How far are we from where we need to go?
Let
Are we
me.
here?
No,
Yeah,
you're farther down.
Like here?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not using my mouse. That's why I can't see anything. Yeah. Let me. Yeah, that's about right. You're not quite at that square. You're like here.
Okay.
I know. It's not like. It's not the correct size. Obviously, that's not why I make those maps. But yeah, you guys are right about there.
So.
Well, I wouldn't have been taking him down this way. Or no?
I mean, you guys were coming in from the tavern. It would have been technically shorter to go around the...
Like this way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I said it. You could have gone down the other path, like straight down and then to the right as well. But yeah.
Now, how far away are we from your outpost?
Maybe just down around the corner.
Do you think if we try to run, we might be able to get there?
Well, we are going to spark anyone to go and look at us from around here.
Because honestly, me and Sarge are actually still armed.
Oh.
I think if we shoot our gun, we're gonna end up in a.
I'm not saying we shoot the guns. Do you think they'll know what guns are?
They may know.
Like
Some
I'm
people
not
do
suggesting we
not
actually
going
fire the
to
guns.
sketchy our parts of them.
But if we threaten them with the guns, do you think there's a chance they'll back off long enough for us to get away?
I have a pocket knife. I could nick somebody's artery in their leg.
Yeah.
Wait. Can someone take her?
I just slide under and just.
Okay.
It's really not that hard.
And Sarge all of a sudden has like brass knuckles and a huge fucking knife, and he's just like, all right.
I've got and I'll take out my blackjack.
Okay. So.
But wait, one question before we start anything.
Oh, I think I saw my machete too.
Yeah, you have your machete. Yeah.
Do you? Is there people in front of us blocking our way?
No, they have not yet been provoked until you took your weapons out.
They're just like walking around us in the shadows, and we have an idea that they're all around us, so that if we do start something, they'll be from all sides. But they haven't actually started to surround us yet. They're still like kind of backing off and watching us. Is the impression?
Oh, I thought they were like ready to jump us.
Oh, I actually thought that too. I think I might have misunderstood that.
Yeah.
They are intentionally cutting off the path that you came down, which is the surrounding, right? And they are watching.
Where we're walking towards, are they not that side, no?
They're all around you, from what you can tell.
Okay.
But they have specifically blocked our exit out of this creepy part of town.
Okay.
I mean, we just got to get to where we're going and like lay out for a while.
If we in that case, if we keep going the way we're going, and there ain't any trouble, then I don't suppose anyone's gonna get hurt. That'll probably be all right, yeah.
Are you guys drawing your weapons or not? Is what I need to know.
I'm still holding Anna.
Although I am saying that loud.
You're still holding Anna?
Yeah, because I thought like literally in my brain, I thought these people were like cutting off where we're trying to go and cut off our exit, and like we're gonna have to fight our way out.
I'm making a game attempt to suggest that we know they're there, and if they want to pick on somebody a little bit less vulnerable, that might be wise.
Okay.
Because you know, out on the streets at night, there's probably all sorts of people coming back from taverns and stuff. You know, people who you might consider weak. What do you reckon, Sarge? People who, you know, and I'm looking at you. I'll slap you on the back at this point, somewhere about mid, like small of the back to me, because he's what's like 6'7" or something, and he's a monster.
Yeah, he's very tall.
Like people who potentially you could, you know, possibly prey on, who might not put up a fight. Don't you reckon, Sarge?
You can find a drunk out of towner and probably kick the shit out of him, take his stones and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. I reckon that's what I would think anyway. But I mean,
I'm sure they're not trained in combat at all.
That way inclined, I would probably go and wait around near the taverns and probably, you know, not here.
You guys are walking while this is happening, right?
Yeah, we're walking.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So about now, you guys are getting up to where Josephine pointed out the entrance would be. You come up across several. None of the buildings look in poor condition. The king wouldn't allow anything like that. However, he does let society deal with itself as far as like this is the area that these people are in. This is the area, like that kind of deal. And he would only intervene in situations that impacted the entire city as a whole. So in this particular area, things are kept up enough to keep the attention of the king away. So nothing looks like it's broken down or anything like that. Again, it's just slightly darker here, slightly more uncomfortable, and it might be just because of the aura of the negative types of people that live here. And so you get to the entrance, and it looks like how do I describe it? It's like there's the main building, and then there's this offshoot. It looks like a closet that's on the outside, kind of like it's got a small entryway and a door. It's very clearly not going into the main part of the house, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm having trouble describing it any other way. So yeah.
And there are people in front of it?
No.
No. Okay, well, heading on down then if they're giving us enough of a wide berth. Are they still following us?
I mean, they're still behind you guys, yeah, but they're not expressly putting themselves outside of the shadow. Like, they're staying in the shadows. Like,
okay,
in the
well, as long as
alleys
they do
and stuff
stay
like
there,
that.
I think that's acceptable.
Okay, the door is locked.
Okay then. Josephine, over to you.
Did I try to pick it?
I'm gonna knock it on the door.
You're knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Okay, no answer.
Can I try to pick it?
I'm gonna listen up to
If
the
you
door.
want to. You can listen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spot hidden to see what people are doing.
Yeah, I'm going to be turning around to watch the shadows as well.
Okay.
All right. God, it's so nice to have some actual stats for a change.
You say that, and then you roll terribly, and then you're
I don't
like,
even
"Fuck
care.
this game!"
The thing of it is that I don't constantly roll terribly. Like, I could barely roll to walk down the street previously.
Simon's like, "Ow."
Oh, fumble, collapse on face.
All right. So here is I'll do what you hear in just a second. For spot hidden, they're staying back in the shadows. They're staying in the shadows. In fact, the moment that you actually start messing with that door, they're kind of like, maybe not so much kind of deal. I'll give you that from the extreme success. So on the listen roll, the extreme listen roll, Josephine, you kind of put your ear to the door, and it takes a moment. You think you hear singing? Humming? Cackling?
He's down there, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that he's cognitive enough to hear that the door is being knocked upon.
Maybe we got
Right.
knocked harder.
Would you like to knock a little harder?
Yeah, I'll knock harder.
Okay.
Pick the lock.
I'm afraid if we
And
pick
we
the
don't
lock,
need
that
to
won't-
pick the lock. Let's try the normal person approach to this first, so that the insane person doesn't go crazy.
I actually like that plan.
Okay.
Strength. You can do a strength for me.
Alright.
Yeah, okay.
The door
Luckily for you,
explodes.
this door is very sturdy. However, that the knocking is very loud. It almost scares you. Especially since there's really no other ambient noise nearby, you guys.
Does it scare Anna back into existence?
No. No, it does not. Okay, and so for a moment after you knock, again, everybody's kind of startled at how loud the door is. And then Josephine,
I imagine everyone has ran away.
you don't
Yeah,
have to make another.
I have a feeling that he's coming to the door.
That's good. I think that's loud enough.
Quick as possible.
I mean, I hope
No, no,
he-
no.
I'm
I
gonna listen to the door.
think not only did he hear you in the shack, but also back, in that village where the sacrifice was being held. I think they fucking heard you too.
Well, we better get inside because I don't want him to show up.
Yeah, I agree now.
Okay.
While they're talking, I'm gonna put my head to the door.
Yeah, you don't have to do another roll though. You don't have. You can. This is off of your initial
This
stream.
is a very quick thing just
Yeah.
to hear if he's coming,
Yeah,
approaching.
you heard the singing and the cackling and everything stop, and then the
Why?
door swings open.
Hi.
He's not there. The door just swings open.
Oh, this is great. Another underground tunnel. I cannot stress how much I enjoy going into those with you.
Do you? Okay. Well,
I swear to God, this time, if you do this to me again.
we won't. I don't think we need to make
I'm
hand
gonna go
signals.
first so that you can take your charge up behind me with the child.
Okay.
Unless you would like me to hold the child.
I mean, I'll hold the child back here just in case, like, he shoots a fireball at us or something.
Is it dark beyond the
You
door?
seem
Because I
to
have
be
got
a little startled by our knock, so perhaps
Is it
having a
is it
woman
pitch
walk
black down the
first
hole?
would be the
Not
key.
pitch black. No, it is faint. It's not well lit. There's no lights along the corridor, but the stairs to get to the bottom are not deep, so you can actually see the light emitting from another room that's below.
Okay.
So it's not a long walk.
I know that usually the instinct of this group is to either hit people or steal stuff. But
Well,
let's
you know,
try and rein that in.
Oh yes.
Not
I
you.
don't know
You're
your
the only one I don't actually believe will actually steal or hit someone. Okay, but you seem to know what's going on here. So let's minimize the law breaking while we try and sort out the little girl.
Yeah, I don't want to get thrown black mist at me and then nervous.
Exactly. Let's not do that.
All
If
right.
it was a shitty person that we didn't like, I would say break in all day. But
Who's walking
Let's
down
do-
first?
I am.
What's our walking order? It's Josephine,
I'm looking
and
first.
then me,
Sarge,
with the kid, with Anna.
Milton, Nora, Milton.
I'll probably go out the back.
Okay, so Josephine, Sarge, Nora, Milton. Yes. Okay, so you guys descend down the stairs. They are stone staircase, so your shoes do make quite a bit of a noise going down. And by the time that you reach the bottom, you can all very clearly hear just humming and singing and cackling on occasion. And when you get to the bottom, you see a individual who's very short and hunched over a little bit in stature there, with a massive backpack on their back. And they are smoking some kind of a pipe. And as that's happening, he's kind of it looks like he was messing around with the straps on the backpack, and he's taking it off now. And hello,
And the one is known as Needle.
I am Needle. Yes.
We have come for your perhaps advice on the situation we have.
Oh, I don't get many visitors.
Yes, this is what I heard.
Huh. And he's like smoking from this pipe, and like the smoke blows out and it just bellows. It seems like there's almost too much smoke for the amount of pipe that there is.
I was looking, we have a child with us, and she was involved in some sort of ritual. And since then, she has become catatonic in a way that does not seem normal to medicine. So we brought her to you to perhaps take a look at her.
Did you bring something for me? Not the child, the other things. You have some nice things. And he's like looking at your stuff, like trying to get a feel for it.
Okay, so Nora, over to you.
I believe that the child has something that she could talk to you about. It's not the one that had the issue.
So, as you guys are down here and you've taken a moment to understand that this person isn't there to like try to kill you, the entire room is like a mad scientist's chambers, and floor to ceiling is covered in shelves with knickknacks, things that would not be necessary for an alchemist, to say the very least. There's other things that are going, boiling pots of water of the scientific kind, so to speak, with weird glass vials and all this other stuff. This is like if Evelyn was a mad scientist, possibly.
Yeah, he's looking around. He's like, "Oh, this reminds me of Evelyn. I'm sad now."
Evelyn would have loved this place.
Honestly, I don't think this one's all there at all.
I would like you to all do a spot hidden.
Wow.
Do I get my bonus?
It's not dark down here, so you know.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Okay. As he's like kind of like walking in a little circle around you guys, the moment that he passes by all of your peripheral vision, he appears almost like he just transported himself to the other side, and he now has a small bag of the emeralds that Milton had, and from Sarge, he has a flask.
Hey, what's it? What the?
No!
Hey, what? This one's a bit like you, but quite a lot better.
I can
So
keep
this
these.
is what you would like?
I can keep these. These are mine.
That will all depend on
What
the
is
help
it
that you
now?
They're
get.
mine now.
What did he grab from me?
He didn't take anything from you, Nora.
Oh, okay.
He got away with Sarge's flask. Was that an important flask?
I mean,
It was the one you got from Simon, so.
it was Simon's flask, but I mean, do you want? Wait.
I believe that he looked through all of your things while you weren't paying attention and picked the things that he thought would be the worth of your child's life.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the most likely explanation.
Oh, I'm gonna be watching you like a hawk to learn how you did that.
Ooh, hawk feathers are helpful too.
Oh god.
Wait, hawk feathers?
Feathers of all kinds. Chickens, hawks, seagulls.
Will you look at the
Sarge is
jab
writing
now?
stuff down now. Feathers. I need feathers.
And he like kind of stares like he didn't have to actually crouch down very far to be at the same height level as Anna. And he looks at her and he's
Well, I'm holding
Squint-
her up, so.
Oh, I thought you put her down.
Well, I mean, I would put her down if he wants to look at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just sit her there, right in front of it.
Okay, and he's just squinting at her.
Yes, he just had away with all of my emeralds.
Yes.
Was it? Wait, what was it? Was it the 12 pouch or was it the 125 pouch?
Do a look roll.
God, I bet I get a good result. This usually happens when I need to roll something that's actually worth anything. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. So I assume I have
Yeah.
12 emeralds again.
Yes, you have 12.
Sick.
I'm paying very close attention to where he sets those emeralds down.
Uh-huh. Okay, so he's looking.
I'm gonna pay very close attention to like how he looks at her, like what like what he's doing while he's looking at her, that sort of thing.
When he's doing this, the closest thing that you can think of that he reminds you of in his approach and curiosity and his nimbleness is a rat. And he's like sniffing at her, like, and when he does it, the hair on Anna's head kind of comes up a little bit as he's going across, and
Usually how this goes. With the
I can
sniffing,
fix
it's not
this.
usual.
I can fix it.
Oh, fix it.
Yes, but you have to do something.
Well, we paid you, so.
No, that was because you were not paying attention.
Oh, so that wasn't the payment for that was just you stealing from us.
If I wanted, I have it.
Where it's gonna be like
Believe
kind
that
of
the
walking
payment
around the
was
room and looking
for,
at it, at all the
for
things.
the diagnosis, and now Nita here is requiring some sort of other payment for the actual process. Of
Okay.
You're very clever.
What is the other payment on top of the emeralds you've just stolen?
I have some cookies.
No.
I don't think that's gonna cut it.
No. I haven't decided
Like
yet.
tea?
No. No, tea is foul. It's made of
What
dirt.
What about
What?
fresh baked cookies?
Nope. No, not food.
What is it
Not food.
that
Not
you
food.
want
Not food.
to fix the little girl?
I don't know. I'll
Sarge
fix
gives
her,
you
then
a
I find
good
out.
Shoulder rubs. Would you like a shoulder rub from Sarge?
Don't touch me. No.
No? Okay.
Fairness, that's a good choice.
Okay. What do you need?
I will decide when I fix her. Maybe you get me a tree. I could fit a
Really?
tree down here.
I mean,
Okay.
So are you
Okay,
going to
we-
fix her now then?
Yes, I can fix her now. Just a moment. I need to go do some experiments.
While he's tinkering around, can I stealth and try to take those emeralds
You
back?
would literally have to get a critical success. So close.
Oh, my
you
God.
you almost. And he turns around and goes. It's like he like flashes over. Nice try.
The
I
cookie
swear to
vendor
God.
and the alchemist.
Just so we're very clear, there is no fucking way he's having my boat. Like, if that's what he asked for, he is not having it. I don't give a shit about
I
it.
don't think he knows about it. So
I would not put anything past this one. He seems able to.
Some crackers or like some cheese or snacks.
Maybe that. I don't know if,
What?
like, foodstuffs is really the thing that the guy who can steal anything is really gonna need.
Can I stealth again? I'm gonna try stealth again.
Stupid earth.
Nonchalantly acting like it.
I don't know how well that's gonna keep working.
They stop suspecting you after so many times.
Okay.
Is that how it works? That,
do you-
like, the more times they catch you, the less they suspect you?
Yeah, because then they think, well, she can't be that stupid.
Okay, read from this passage quickly.
Well,
Who?
Alright.
Oh, Josephine?
It is Ring Around the Rosie. Somebody has to say the whole thing of Ring Around the Rosie.
around a rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, we all fall down.
And he sits down
Can we give
in front of
props to,
Anna.
Devon there for using ashes, not a tissue.
Is it a
Right.
tissue?
Well, I mean, the current ashes would be like the correct version.
I only know that version.
So when you say and we all fall down, he like collapses to the ground and is sitting down in front of Anna.
As he collapses, I'm trying to stealth again while he's distracted.
Nope, not even close. You keep trying and you fail.
I want to try.
I have to wonder, why are you both keep on trying to duck behind that barrel?
Same barrel.
I'm on the opposite side.
All right. So as this is happening, so he had sat down with what appears to be a small lantern in his hands. And that's what he was using. The fire he was lighting this lantern. And as he sits down and he's kind of holding it and he's going like this around, and that this cloud of smoke begins to emit from it, and he starts to go. You have no idea what he's doing, but for a moment, I would like you all to make a Constitution roll for me.
Oh no.
Great. Josephine, you collapse to the ground and you pass out.
Oh.
Oh,
That
Sarge,
can't be good.
Sarge, you collapse to the ground. You don't pass out. However, you are feeling quite faint.
Oh.
Nora, you do not collapse to the ground. You also feel slightly faint, but it's more of that smell. You're not really sure. Milton, on the other hand, observes other people doing weird things.
What is wrong with you all?
No, don't take my
thanks.
things.
Oh, I'm gonna go over to Josephine and sort of like tap her side of her face and. What? Why? What happened there?
Do I wake up?
Yes.
Hello?
And as this happens, as you guys are going through all this whole thing, he makes a final like to blow the smoke into where Anna is. And Anna collapses to the ground. And that is where we will end the episode.
No!
No!
We brought him there, and he just killed the giant. He's like, I'll fix you.
I'll fix it. That's great.
And now apparently we owe this madman a favor. Or some shit.
Well, that was fun to act out. That was a character by one of my faithful, wonderful subscribers.
Oh, who was that?
Fun.
I don't know if he's in chat.
Who was it?
So Odin, Jill Odin,
He's here.
that was Needle.
He's here somewhere. I saw him before.
I saw him in here earlier because he didn't. He
Oh, not Jill. Sorry, this is not. His is somebody else. Sorry, my bad.
Oh,
This
not-
is
not
Astral.
Genie, though.
Oh,
he's
Astro.
Astro.
Wrong NPC. Other person. Ow.
Astro made Needle.
Yes, Astral made Needle. That's who I meant.
He's right there.
Is Astral here?
Astral.
Still?
If it's Astral 135.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, Astral's there.
Ooh, I'm gonna take off this hot heavy.
I'm
jacket.
dying from the heat in here for sure. Okay. Anyway, that was our fantastic sub NPC. So I'm like very warm. I'm very warm.
Well, if you will live in Texas.
Yep, except for that it was really cold today and now it's warm again. So there's that. All right, guys, that was episode 9 of Call of Cthulhu Reveries season 2.
Does that mean next episode's a drinking episode?
What? Episode 10? I guess we should be doing a drinking episode soon.
Screw that shit again.
Last time we did it for the Halloween / drinking episode.
Oh, a funny episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I didn't hear what you
I
said.
had a bald cap and a mustache.
Do you guys want to do a drinking episode next week, or do you want to do something? Do you want to do the drinking episode another week?
Well.
I mean, you guys don't have to drink either. That's just up to you.
I mean, the problem is I work in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
so-
That's true.
Like, for me, if I get drunk now, it's like 4 hours until I get up.
Yep, that's true. Maybe we don't do drinking episode.
Okay.
I'm indifferent.
I mean, you guys can drink. We can do the drinking rules, except for that only people who are consuming alcohol it will apply to.
That sounds fair.
It's up to you
I
guys.
mean, I can drink for like the first half, but then I have to stop for the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, guys, that was it. That was episode 9. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna do a round table and head on out of here. We're chat drinks, yes. Let's see. Let us wrap things up by starting with our fantastic cast of a person named Nora. Who are you? How was your evening, and where can we find you?
It was good. It was a good evening. And I'm LadyDevann. You can find me on social media and Twitch as LadyDevann every day. And I play Nora.
Fantastic. All right, let's go to LadyAvianna then.
All the ladies first.
The ladies get to go first.
All the ladies. Hi, I'm LadyAvianna. I just started streaming again after taking a big hiatus, and I'm slowly getting back into streaming on a more regular basis. But right now, I'm kind of streaming like maybe once a week or so. But I do a lot of just like silly, fun things with friends or roleplay stuff. But I think very soon here, I'm going to start doing cosplay streams again. So if you enjoy watching people make things and just hanging out, then come on over. I'm LadyAvianna on Twitch, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, pretty much all over the internet. So if that's what you want, come on in.
Fantastic. All right, and how about Adam?
Hi there, I'm Call of Cthulhu. I do horror, dark fantasy type stuff. Call of Cthulhu everywhere pretty much. This was fun. This was a good episode. We've done another episode where we do very little. Always the best kind, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, I have to agree. Sometimes when we do the littlest amount of things, just the role play that we get from it, just talking to each other is pretty fun.
That's fair. That's fair. I can get behind that. All right, and of course, last but not least, McLoken.
Huh?
Hello.
Me?
Hello? Yes, hello.
I'm so honored. I have so many people to thank. So hello everyone, I'm McLoken. You guys can find me at twitch.tv/McLoken. I do D&D on my channel on Wednesdays. That is a D&D Final Fantasy homebrew campaign that I made out of my brain. So that's fun. I play in a campaign on Not So Speedruns channel. It's 6 and 20. It's the third part of a 3-part like show that goes on throughout the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm part of the Thursday crew. We play City of Mist, where I play an awesome character, Johnny, who is a super strong teenager. Then I play on this channel on Fridays, Warhammer Dark Heresy campaign called Firebrand, where I play Alkiel, the Arbite. The Arbite of the Emperor, who is now part of the Inquisition. And I love playing that character because he's pretty straightforward and not like my other characters where he's like very outward and talkative. He doesn't talk much and just gets shit done. And then I play Global Sergeant Buddy Fisher here on Sundays, where it's a fantastic time. And what I liked about tonight's episode was all the roleplay. I want Devin to sell things for me now. I'm very convinced about that. I need to sell my car. I'd be like, Devin, I need you to come talk about my car in a very fantastic manner and then sell it to people.
That's a beautiful car. It's such a rare car. Nobody ever had anything like this.
Nobody's ever had a car before.
No one has a 2006 Impala.
This was like Walmart own brand tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought the sneaking around. I think the cookie lady. Okay, cookie lady was hilarious.
That killed me.
And then the rat person who we're talking to, who stole Simon's flask, which we'll see what happens. I'm not sure how Milton's handling losing 125 emeralds, but
not awfully well.
But yeah, that's me. Follow me at Twitter. Keep up with me. I'm now curious about all the Monster Hunter events that Craig yelled at Devin. So I want to talk about that after the show ends, because I haven't played Monster Hunter in a long time and I want to play.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do adult things, so.
Yeah, adulting's not fun.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Very good, guys. That is our lovely cast. As for me, I have quite a few announcements to make. One very important one is that on Sunday next week, before this show, 2 hours before this show, it'll be over. But before this show, I will be running from 12 p.m. Central Time till 4 p.m. Central, a charity event stream that is going to be me GMing a Tales from the Loop campaign. So next weekend, this is right before the Call of Cthulhu campaign. It's in order to raise money for War Child, which is a charity group that basically assists children who have been affected by war and general conflict. And these are usually overseas and things like that. So I hope you guys can tune in for that. It's going to be a really, really fun episode. I've never played or GM'd Tales from the Loop. I've spent a ton of time reading through everything. It's the reason why I've taken so long to do other stuff, is because I've had to prep for that. But I hope you guys can tune in for it. It's a really good cause. I do the War Child charity event once a year. Last year we did viewer art doodles. This year I wanted to do something more interactive and collaborative with a cast. The entire show is a non-violent show, meaning there is no combat whatsoever. Everything is problem solved. Tales from the Loop is really unique in that it takes place in the 80s, but it's a different 80s from what we all know. And everybody there plays a child that's either between the ages of 10 and 15 years old. And so the problems that they come up against are the mysteries. Think basically Stranger Things as a role play. a roleplay game. That's what it is. Like roleplay of like Stranger Things and like E.T. in the sci-fi mystery type of aspect. So not so much horror from the Stranger Things, but definitely the like it's a small town. There's some strange stuff going on. What is it? And like the whole aspect of the
Honestly,
kids.
Stranger Things only had about 10 minutes worth of horror in it anyway.
I mean, I'm not going to get into that. Okay, so on that note, that is what's happening next Sunday before this show. And then, of course, we'll be doing our next episode of Call of Cthulhu. So on Monday, which is tomorrow, it is my last episode of the Call of Cthulhu Reign of Terror on Encounter Roleplay. That puts the end to season 1 of their shows. And then I come back on Tuesday night on Unmade Gaming's channel, where we play Myth Dawn, which is a D&D 5ed campaign. It's a homebrew system. It's super, super fun. I play a bard, and she's super excited and happy about everything all the time, which is great. And then on Thursday is going to be the 6 and 20 campaign that I'm in, where I play Morgan, who's not so happy about everything. And right now she's dealing with a serial killer, so that's cool. And other than that, Friday, again, is Pyre Brands here on this channel. And on Saturday mornings is usually my stream where I kind of do whatever. Darkest Dungeon, maybe. Whatever else I'm feeling at the time. So that's it for the rest of the week, guys. Other than that, if you need to catch me, I'm on Twitter and on Discord. So if you do !Discord, you'll get the link. !Twitter. Or social, actually, because I don't have separate commands for social, whatever, no big deal. Go follow me there. And other than that, I think that's pretty much it, unless anybody has anything else to add, share, anything like that. Awesome. Thank you guys again for your subs, resubs, bit donations. You're fantastic, and we really appreciate it, because it helps them keep things going. So we will see you next week, and I hope I see you before the next show. Bye-bye!
Yeah.